Oh, I was gonna turn on this live.
Oh, look! It says it has a little button that says you're live. That must mean it's that.
Everybody ignore me. I'm trying to do my Instagram story.
Just cut this part out later. But I guess you can if it's like an upload.
It's fine. It's part of the process.
Yeah.
It's authentic. Hello, Instagram. If you're here and watching, we're gonna draw some stuff. Hello, internet.
Hi.
Hello, I love you.
The one of the scariest things ever created.
What?
The internet.
Oh yeah,
place.
that is true.
Scary place.
So today we are going to be drawing. It's monthly sticker club time.
Yay!
Yay! And today.
And early this month, huh? Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm trying to be better about my schedule, so apologies on that part. But this time we're doing it early, so I have lots of time to get everything finished and shipped. So yeah, today is all about them summer vibes.
That's right.
And I have a lot of new things. I have this cool keyboard for Procreate. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try using it today to try and get adjusted to it. It's for like hotkeys and stuff. And I have this cool thing. Are you bored already?
No, I'm just doing physical things.
And yeah, boom, I got a cool glove.
Very cool.
So, welcome, and I hope you guys enjoy today.
How does the glove help? How does it feel?
This guy, I mean, it feels kind of funky, but it's really good for like friction, you see? Kind of helps with that. I don't know if anybody's actually watching this. I'm gonna scoot over a little bit. Nope, that didn't help. This way, this way, this way. Sorry, Instagram.
Am I able to see your thing? See your live.
I don't know if you can see it from the desktop.
Maybe, ooh, look, I can't see it from the desktop.
Oh goodness, that's good. Make sure your
you can't see it.
mic is done.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got 27 people watching.
There, that's the perfect spot. I found it. Cool. Now.
Slip chat.
So, how is everyone? I don't know if there's anybody here yet, but hello, chat.
Yeah. If you got a question,
please ask.
I'm here to help convey it to her.
Yeah. This is Kurt. He's like my producer, commander, and executive chief.
Sure. I guess so. Yeah. I'm here to help. I'm Chrissy's sidekick. So yeah, if you have a question for Chrissy and you want to get to know her better, not sure what her favorite cheese is.
I do like cheese.
Brie? Is it brie?
It is not brie.
Havarti.
I do like Havarti.
Havarti. All right. But yeah, you got some people join, so yeah, come hang out. And yeah, summer vibes. Sorry.
Yeah, vibes. Oh, I spelled it with a Z. Oh well, it's fine.
Asia the Bird loves cheese. Oh, so Asia the Bird's asking, what are you drawing today? And you're gonna draw some
summer vibes.
Summer vibes.
So I'm thinking something pooly. I want to do like one of those like water floaty things. So that's kind of the vibe. I have absolutely no idea if people can hear me on my Instagram live.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she said we had some asked about the cheese comment. So yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
And of course, if you want to watch on Twitch, I'm also going to put it on Twitch in case you want to see 2 different angles.
Oh yeah, that's right. Obviously, Instagram people, if you are watching and you want to actually watch the stream, please go to twitch.com. I think it's Diggs.
Yeah, I put it in the
thank you. That's very good of you.
If you want to watch it in there too, that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, Chrissy, this is all you.
It is all me. Oh no. I can't use my phone for reference, so.
Oh, and Asia the Bird, yeah, she also said that Chrissy interview is on her YouTube, so please check it out.
That is right.
Asia the Bird joined the chat. She says she also likes cheese. And who doesn't like it? Well, I guess lactose intolerant people don't like cheese.
They probably still like cheese.
Yeah.
They just can't have cheese.
That's fair. I suspect I'm lactose intolerant, but I still love cheese.
Yeah, it's pretty common amongst Asian people, so. No, it is.
Oh no, sorry. I'm referring to your animal with the animal. Yeah. What kind of animal are you doing? Is it a surprise?
It's not a surprise. It is just, I don't know, like a llama or something. I don't know.
Oh, a llama.
Yeah.
Do you think of summer when you think of llamas?
No, but I think of llamas when I think of summer.
Alright.
No, I don't know. They're just like cute. I don't know. Do you guys like llamas? I like llamas.
I do like llamas quite a bit, actually. Especially ever since Emperor's New Groove. Remember that?
That is such a good movie. Underrated classic. I bet a lot of my students in the past here don't know Emperor's New Groove. It feels like it wouldn't be popular in Japan.
Yeah, because it's not a princess story.
Yeah, and it's like really comedy heavy.
Comedy heavy, yeah, and that's to do.
I realize you can't really see
so-
what I'm drawing from this angle.
What's up, Darwin? Like I said, if you want to see exactly what she's drawing, you could, well, I could try adjusting it a little bit. I think it's okay.
Maybe it needs to be on the other side of my...
No, you're okay. People can see it. Just occasionally let them take a...
Well, yeah, if you really want to actually see it, please just go to my stream, because that's
Check
really
out her Twitch.
the best place to see everything.
Yeah. We have, 3 people watching the Twitch. If you're in the Twitch chat, what's
Hello,
up?
Twitch.
You're not streaming to YouTube this time, right?
I think I am.
Are you?
Yeah. Yes, I am. According to my stream deck,
If you're on YouTube, I'll be checking that too if you want to comment, if that's more convenient for you.
Wherever is fine.
She's everywhere.
I'm everywhere.
She's What's that song?
I am everywhere to you. I can draw some stuff that you might like. And if I draw the stuff that you enjoy, please consider joining monthly sticker club.
Yeah.
That was really bad, I'm sorry. How do people sit in these?
Cartoon Guy says they love your work.
Thank you. Hello, cartoon guy.
Yeah. Darwin's out there. And Darwin, say what's up too. Darwin. My,
Hi, Darwin.
Out in Los Angeles. He runs a wonderful company called Punch & Co. Shout out to Punch & Co. in Los Angeles.
If you're ever in Cali,
If you're in Cali, you want to go to a party, you gotta check out Punch & Co.
I hear they have very good cocktails.
Are those legs we see in the floaty?
These are legs you see in the floaty. The question is, whose legs?
Whose legs are they?
That is the mystery today.
Yeah. Now, of course, if you like the sticker you see today, please check out Chrissy's Patreon. Sorry, another plug for her
No,
Patreon.
thank you. I can't do it all by myself. I appreciate it.
So, if you end up liking this sticker, consider subscribing
To my
to the
Patreon.
Patreon.
If you join my Patreon, you can get this sticker and every sticker for every month.
Yeah.
If you live in America, it is currently the only way you can get my art. So
Right.
please consider joining. It's not just about the stickers, of course. It really helps me be able to keep doing things like this. So please consider joining if you like.
Yeah.
If you like, you don't gotta.
They're quite nice. I have a collection on the back of my computer. I'm a fan. You can see. You can
That's
see I
true.
keep them all on my computer. That ice cream is is that June's?
Yeah, that was June, July. Yeah.
Yeah. They're quite nice. Quite cool. The June one is glow in the dark.
It is glow in the dark. It's probably one of my favorite ones so far.
Yeah.
I feel like she's too big for this floaty. I feel like that might be a problem down the line, but we're gonna keep moving.
I like that you're considering it now.
That's kind of how it works, you know. Always be considering. That's what I say.
That's right. That's the phrase. Always be considerate. Support it.
Not considerate.
Considering.
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 Yeah, always be considering.
Always be considering. Got it.
Yeah. So I was watching a YouTube video the other day about drawing stuff, and like from an animator, and they was talking about all these little circles and things, and I was like, I never do that actually when I draw my people. So today I'm gonna try doing that.
Oh, to ABC. Always be considering. Gotcha. If you're watching in Twitch too, I see some people on Twitch. What's up, Twitch?
Some kind of V.
Feel
or
free
something.
to pipe in if you got a question or a comment. Like, what are some other questions you got, Chrissy? Like, Chrissy, what's your favorite color?
That's too hard.
What's your favorite set of colors?
I like CMYK.
CMYK.
Yeah. Cyan, magenta, yellow, black.
Yeah.
Because they are foundational.
Air foundation. Yeah. I saw a Color Blocks episode about that, so I know all about it being foundational.
I love that there's a color block episode about that. Because I feel like not enough people learn about like CMYK.
Yeah, sure.
Like, it's kind of a weird thing to know unless you, like, are in color.
Right, or have a printer.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
even if you have a printer, you probably don't understand how it works.
Oh, fair. Bunny Queen says, your art is pretty.
Oh, thank you. Hi, Bunny
Thank you,
Queen.
Thank you so much for the comment. We all agree that her art is quite pretty.
Sometimes it's spooky.
Sometimes it is spooky and cute
Oh, look at that. That kind
and
of worked.
quirky. That's what I like about it.
Yeah. How about chat? I want to ask chat questions.
Sure. If you're in the chat,
If you are a drawer of things, what kind of drawing applications do you use these days?
oh, that's a good question.
'Cause I'm kind of like 100% Procreate now.
Yeah.
I like can use Photoshop, but I'm finding now every time I try to use Photoshop, I can't remember how to use it that well.
I'm a Mario Paint person myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember
Right.
Paint?
I've never used Mario Paint.
It wasn't possible to use because you had to use a controller.
Oh, is it like, what was it for?
Was it like Super Nintendo?
Oh, that. I feel like if you got really good at Mario Paint, then you were just like really good at everything.
I think they may have had a stylus for it, but like an add-on type thing.
But like, who would have the money to have a stylus?
Bunny Queen says they only use Procreate.
Nice.
Making everybody happy says, hey, yo, thanks for doing art. Love your style. You're one big inspo.
Aw.
The stuff that you like to do when she's done being a corporate slave. Yeah, I think everyone
Get
feels that.
Same vibe. I know how I feel. You feel exactly.
As a corporate slave, let me ask you if you're still with us. Do you get to work from home? Are you at least like, what do you call it when you're in jail at home? Was it,
Remote work?
yeah. Do you do remote work? Or do yeah, because I hear that's more common in America, not common in Japan. Through the pandemic, they still had so many people going to their offices despite the danger.
There were definitely more people working remote in Japan, and
Sure,
there
than
definitely
ever.
are now than ever. But like, yeah, it's like not that common.
Yeah, for sure. So, like we said, though, if you prefer Twitch or YouTube, feel free to look up Chrissy Diggs on any of those platforms.
You can see my pretty face
see
and
her very pretty
Kurt's
face.
pretty face.
My face is not so pretty.
He
I
has a
would say,
pretty
if
face.
anything, it's classically handsome by Asian standards.
Yeah, I think it's just classically handsome.
Well, I don't know that. Well, hey, don't embarrass me on the stream. You gotta get into that.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, but Procreate is very, very great, by the way.
Yeah.
Plugged up Procreate, who did a feature on Chrissy last year, and
Very, very honored about that one. Love
Ooh.
Procreate.
ooh, I love that. Ooh, you're going with the bald girl. That's wonderful.
What?
I'm just kidding. I know. This is the process, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although there's nothing wrong with bald girls.
I know.
I
Of
was
course
a
not.
bald girl
Of
once.
course not. Yeah, bald is beautiful as well. There's beauty comes in all types, and it.
Bald is beautiful, but it is also like really hard to not get a sunburn in summertime.
Oh
so.
yeah, that sounds right. Bunny Quay has a question. How is it like being black and living in Japan?
For me, it's fine. I like this is like probably the most common question that ever gets asked. Really, not much. Like, I never really get a lot of like negative things that like some people have experienced. You know, mostly just kind of chill. Like, people think I am good at singing.
Which you are.
Well.
You are good at singing.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, all of the stereotypes that you usually get in America, you don't really get here. Like, generally speaking, they're just kind of like positive. Like, oh, Chrissy, you must be good at dancing, which I am not.
You're not bad.
I'm not good at dancing.
I've hit the dance floors with you several times.
I am not good
Yeah.
by black people standards.
Ooh,
I am like okay. I'm like
Yeah.
okay at dancing.
Set Piece Fabricated has come up with a question.
What's
Do you
that?
speak Japanese?
少しですけど、今勉強します。
勉強します。勉強中。勉強中。
勉強中します。
勉強中です。
難しい。
難しい
私はバカです。日本語は難しいです。
そうだったらしい。日本語はちょっと難しい。
そうですよ。
No, Chrissy. The funny thing about speaking Japanese is you don't think you speak Japanese until you have to speak Japanese. And then
And
you
you're
speak
like, oh yeah, I
Japanese.
can speak Japanese.
Yeah. So when Chrissy is speaking Japanese with someone who speaks no English, she speaks a lot of Japanese.
そうね。But I don't really like feel like I can
Yeah.
at all. Like,
Yeah.
but I think literally everybody says that too. Even like you say you can't speak Japanese.
I do not.
But you speak very good Japanese. He can do like business stuff in Japanese.
I mean, better. I think language is a spectrum.
Yeah.
I think sometimes if you only speak one language, or you're not, or you're learning language, you kind of have this idea of fluency or not. But I think fluency is definitely a spectrum, and yeah, it's constantly evolving. So yeah, Chrissy definitely speaks Japanese when she needs to. The hard part is like when you're speaking with someone here, right, who like wants to learn English, and they're just like, well, they have fewer chances to learn English. So especially when you're an artist and a musician, there's a lot of people who like are fans of English.
So you tend to default to English because it's what everybody wants to speak when in that situation. So.
Ooh, Matt's saying, what's up?
Hi,
what's up, Chrissy? Matt Rose out here. Matt's in Japan too. If you have any questions about Japan, I think. Sorry,
I think Matt's in Korea right now.
Are you in Korea? Are you playing some League of Legends? Let us know. I love Korea and Korean food and so on.
I still want to go there. I've never been.
You should do a live stream for Korea one day.
That'd be sick.
Just show up in Korea someday and just do a live stream in a park in Korea.
Is Korea expensive?
Good question. If you're in Korea, let us know.
Yeah, I don't know.
If Korea's expensive.
My impression is that it's like less expensive than Japan, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we could look at the yen spending power, right? The Korean, was it the won?
The won?
Mm-hmm. So won to, how it was 100 won to $1 to 1 USD.
She too big. I have to try actually using this keyboard. It's hard to like make yourself get a new habit.
So here, 1 Korean won is $0.000785 US dollars.
That doesn't help me somehow.
It doesn't help me that much. Yeah. Oh no, you're sick. Korea's not as expensive. Well, good to know.
Oh no,
yeah.
You're sick.
Oh, that means if you're ending US dollars, you definitely go to Korea. Korea is like quite, because Japan's can be expensive, but it's not that bad. No.
It's really not that bad.
Yeah.
I think if you guys ever want to visit Japan, just do it. People in America are always like making a fuss about how expensive Japan is, but it's not really for like the quality of things that you can get.
Yeah.
Like
those $30 melons are delicious.
Well, yeah, like obviously you can find really expensive stuff here for sure, and like Tokyo is more expensive than most places, but it's really not that bad. Like you can always get good food for like less than 900 yen, which is like less than $10. So.
Although if you're just joining the chat, Chrissy's doing her sticker, monthly sticker club. If you want to support and get the sticker, you can join her Patreon, which is patreon.com/ChrissyDiggs, and you'll get a sticker every month, all the way from Japan, and sometimes more than one sticker.
Sometimes. Yeah, you never know.
You never know. And
it's
a
surprise
once you join. So.
Oh, I feel like there's something weird going on here. You know what?
What's up?
I need reference.
Oh, you can make a reference.
Hopefully there's nothing incriminating on my Safari. No, just
quickly.
How do I do this? On.
Ready? Go! Chrissy, go!
Well, it doesn't stop me from having
Sure.
Shoot, okay. Maybe if I ask
Hey, Yosuke, what's up, buddy? Yosuke.
Woman in a pool float. I'm asking seriously.
I found this on the web.
Yeah. Okay,
so,
thank you.
Yosuke is a wonderful drummer based in Japan. He gifted my son one drumsticks. Thank you, Yosuke, for that.
I want people to see my shortcuts, man.
Yeah. Not sure, but I think I've seen you have a male character. That's true. You have have not had a male character.
I do sometimes. I just like drawing chicks better.
And the internet also likes chicks.
I mean, honestly, it's just like ease.
Yeah.
It is just easier to draw
Yeah.
women for me. Just I am a woman, so I know women's anatomy very well.
Yeah.
It is easy to draw a woman that way.
Though, like you've done some very good men as well.
I have.
Yeah, she has done. If you go on her Instagram, you'll see portraits of men. One of them looks suspiciously like me.
Oh, shush.
Not saying it was me.
You just wish it was you.
That's right, I just wish. So, we got a comment from someone on YouTube. Chrissy discovered you as that girl in the goggles. Found you a couple years ago again. Love your art. Glad you're still being super creative.
Ah, thank you. Thank you for being a very, 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 very long time fan.
Chrissy says thanks.
I feel like that was a bajillion years ago.
Yeah, she's had a long journey back to being a YouTube streamer.
Back to being an artist, really.
But coming to Japan, it helped that, I think.
It did. I now officially have the freedom to try and do more stuff on, video and stuff. Because the thing about video is that it's hard. I'm going to take this woman. Sorry about the lack of video. One moment, please. I had to not incriminate myself for all of the weird places that I go on the internet.
We'll still say on Instagram, but...
Well, it's far away, so it's fine. Probably. Anyway, I was grabbing some reference because, you know what? It's cool to be able to draw things without reference, but also it is not a requisite for being a good artist. So, my best advice, please use reference. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to look at it. In fact, it's better looking at real life.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
So I'm going to retcon this entirely, actually. Da-da-da-da. And let's start over.
You start over?
Kind of. I'm going to take this woman out of the equation for now.
Let's see.
Because I didn't like this angle. It's not very dynamic, you see. Do you know about dynamic angles?
Tell me more about dynamic angles.
Well, there are angles.
Yeah. And then some of them are not dynamic.
Yeah, and then there are dynamic angles.
Yeah, there are dynamic angles. Sure.
Dynamic angles. I don't know. They're just more interesting to look at. I don't know about what you call them actually, or why it is. But just like you can look at something from head on, and that's like fine. But it's like more interesting if you put some kind of like, I don't know. The camera is more fun if it's like up here than it is like right here.
Yeah. Some composition lessons from Chrissy Diggs.
Yeah, I am not a composition expert, but things I've learned. I want to know, has anybody done anything fun this summer? Because it's summer vacation time. It's about to be like Obon here, so a lot of people will be doing fun stuff. I don't know if I am, but a lot of people will.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Doing anything fun?
Fake Cocoa Bean says, let's see here. Won't be able to stay for long, but I really enjoy your art, and I've been following you for the past 4 months, I think.
Oh, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Fake Cocoa Beans. Real Cocoa Beans, Fake Cocoa Beans, both are,
If you ever want to watch the whole thing, it's on YouTube. Yeah. Well, it will be.
Yeah. Agree with Angles, says the Spirit Plug.
The Spirit Plug?
I'm making everybody the Spirit Plug.
I don't know that.
Well, the Spirit Plug is 100%. Agreeing with the angles and your dynamic.
Oh, yeah. I learned a thing. Thank you.
And making everybody happy. Yes, I went to this island called Palawan. It's so beautiful. That sounds like a Southeast Asian or Filipino island. Is that
Palawan?
Palawan. I'm gonna look that up. Where's Palawan at?
Let's get dynamic.
Palawan is the part in the Philippines. Yeah,
You're
that's right. It sounded Filipino.
You've been to the Philippines, right?
I have been to the Philippines.
You didn't like it?
No, it was good. There's areas. Well, there are parts of it I loved and parts of it that I didn't love, and that's gonna be true of any sort of
place like that.
Region with vast income disparity.
So.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, the Spirit Plug.
Spirit Plug.
I do love your name, by the way, Spirit Plug. About to wrap up summer and go to Universal with their little one.
Nice.
Wow, great. So is that California, Universal California, or Universal Florida? Please stay safe too. Make sure your little one has lots of drink.
Water.
Disney. You went to Disney, Wolf Sheep.
Nice.
You're planning to hit up the Miyazaki part in 25. Ooh, yeah, we haven't hit up yet because it's hard to get tickets.
I know, we live next door to it, but it's like you have to get 3 months in advance to get in there.
Yeah, it's quite hard.
So
maybe we gotta get tickets now. So yeah, we'll see.
Maybe for fall.
Those places all sound fun to go to.
Yeah, I want to go on a trip.
Yeah. Ooh, Elgin Carter has a question. What part of Japan do you live in? Without doxing yourself.
I don't care. I live in Nagoya.
Nagoya, that's right.
Nobody cares about Nagoya except for me, because I like Nagoya. I think it's beautiful, and you should maybe visit. I don't know. If you're here for a week.
It's the closest thing Japan has to a flyover state.
Basically, which is right at home for me because I'm from a flyover state. So It's got everything you need, but it isn't very exciting per se. Like, it is exciting. You can find exciting things, but it's not Tokyo. It's not Osaka or Kyoto.
Fake Kokobi says they just got back from a pool party from their brother's birthday party.
Nice.
Happy birthday to your brother.
Nice, yes.
He's
Happy
either,
birthday.
if you had a pool party, he's either 8 or
28.
28, yeah. You know, it's okay. Welcome to the chat. Again, if you're joining, this is going to be Chrissy's sticker for the month of August.
Yeah.
So feel free to join her at support her at patreon.com//Chrissy.
Whatever.
Chrissy Dix.
Slash.
Chrissy Dix.
Yeah.
If you want to get the sticker and more like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you like stickers.
If you like them stickers.
Or if you just want to support what I do.
Matt wrote, if you want to support her, like she's trying to make a living as an artist. We got some other exciting projects in the pipeline that she hasn't talked about yet, but we'll talk about those.
Yeah, I do have some really exciting things I'm working on right now.
Matt says they live in Nagoya. That's right, Matt. It's a great place to live.
Yes.
100%. It's a great place to live.
Like, it's not a great vacation destination maybe, but if you want somewhere to like settle down.
Yeah. Here's a good question. What's the top 3 shows to watch over there?
Well, right now the big one obviously is Zom 100.
Zom 100.
If you're not watching that,
is that it? That must be in America, right?
It seems like it would be, right? It's so like primed for like an American market,
like an international anime hit. Yeah, it's very good. So Zom 100 is very good. There's also, what have we watched recently? I mean, in terms of big shows, like One Piece is like king right now because it's like in its final arc.
Is it finally final?
I think so. I think it's final arc. So like you see One Piece everywhere right now.
Everybody loves One Piece here. One Piece is like the number one thing that everybody in Japan knows.
Yeah. Oh, making everybody just happy. Says they gotta go. So thanks again for the art. Good luck with Chrissy and the cool dude you're with. Thank you for the kind words. I'm not that cool.
He is cool.
My card says you rock, Chrissy.
Oh, thank you.
She does rock. I don't know if you know this, but Chrissy does rock.
I dabble.
Oh no, she does a mean Smells Like Teen Spirit. She did that live. We host a jam session every 4th Friday.
Don't embarrass me.
Am I?
No, I'm not gonna sing right now.
Okay, fine. She's a very good singer though. If
Too embarrassed. No, I'm not gonna sing Green Day right now. Stop it.
Okay, fine. Sorry. So yeah, she does. Yeah. So Chrissy does rock. She's very good at it. Sing. And the cool thing about Chrissy is she rocks and she loves rock.
I love rock.
That's like one of her favorite genres.
Everybody's always like, "Oh, Chrissy, can you sing this jazz thing?" And I'm like,
"That's racist."
But I like rock.
She says that's racist.
I don't say that, but I think it.
But you think
deep down, I'm like, well, just because I'm black. No, my favorite being a black thing in Japan has been, especially when I was in Kanazawa, which is like kind of countryside. A lot of the guys there just automatically assumed I liked reggae. And so they would like try and speak to me like Jamaican and stuff. They'd be like, "Yo, man, hey, man, it's cool, man. Yo, what up? Big ups to the islands, man." And I'm like, I'm from Kansas City. I am not Jamaican. I mean, I like reggae, don't get me wrong, but I'm not like, it's not my life expression, you know?
You haven't really seen the reggae community here yet, have
No,
you?
I have not. Well, my one friend that we met, she's big in that scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll dive into that scene sometime and you'll report back. But it is funny seeing sort of like the, because we're in the music cultures here. And you sometimes will go to hip hop things or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And you'll see like the young generation like trying to get dreaded out or dressed in a hip hop.
So weird, man.
And it's like,
and then they're like, it's funny to me because they'll be like the most gangster looking person, and then they'll be like, "I just want to rap about my family. Thank you for my friends and my teacher. He is great."
Yeah. It's like, oh man, you guys have never been afraid of the police before.
No.
I'm like a nerdy Asian guy, but I'm from Los Angeles where there were like, there's gangbangers and police,
cop violence.
And like classmates who got shot and things like that. And like I'm definitely not one of those guys. I'm like, come on guys, if you're gonna what do you call it? Represent, you gotta be careful.
It's just funny.
Don't give people wrong ideas.
It's just really funny. It's like Japan is like the safest place in the world, basically.
Yeah.
So there's like no reason to have that kind of like.
No, but they definitely think they should complain about.
Absolutely.
They definitely gotta be. They
that
gotta
is
like.
true.
Yeah,
but they
like,
don't seem to.
Yeah, like the young generation has a lot they should bitch about and get like political about.
Yeah.
And throw up the middle fingers and
like all the fucking old people like ruining everything and making their lives miserable, which is one of the things that Zom 100 is actually about, which is pretty cool. Like work culture and like toxicity and stuff. Yeah.
Wolf Sheep's giving a shout out. So they're from Delaware and they have a local rock star emerging.
Ooh.
Give a shout out to Nitro Nitra. Yeah, we'll check it out.
Nitro Nitra.
Or Nitro Nitra or Nitro Nitra. Nitro Nitra probably.
Nitro.
Yeah, we'll give Nitro Nitra a look see sometime. We like up and coming talent.
I do like up and coming talent.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah, thank you, Wolf Sheep, for the. Please come out whenever. We highly recommend it. Japan is a great place to visit.
Yeah.
The food culture here is on point, and when I went back to America, I was very disappointed.
Me too. It's like the first thing, like when you get back to America, you're like, oh yeah, like fast food is crappy again, and like.
Yeah. Exactly. Even McDonald's here is like it's not the greatest,
but it is at least like consistent and like not sad and soggy or like squished. You know.
It looks kind of like the pictures.
The pictures. It looks like the closest to the picture that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
You know. Man, drawing stuff in water is like not easy is what I'm learning today.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen you do like a water texture.
Yeah. Today we are challenging Chrissy. That is what we're doing.
I love it.
Yeah.
Very important. Very important to challenge yourself, right? As an artist.
That is true.
I think if you don't, you stagnate.
That is true. I have to be like constantly cautious about like that kind of thing. I want to like make myself do new stuff sometimes. Hopefully you guys are like that too. I think. Otherwise it's just like the same. And like recently, I feel like Instagram is like making me do that.
Sure. The restrictions breed creativity, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true. So I'm gonna learn how to animate, and I'm gonna be good at it.
That's true. Chrissy is learning how to animate.
Mm.
Yeah, if you look on her Instagram, she's she had a pretty pop-in animation reel.
Yeah, because you guys got my original post to 1,000 likes, and I, for whatever reason, said, "Oh, if it gets to 1,000, I'll animate it." And then you guys did that, and then I had to.
How much? What are you at right now? You got that video? Let me check. Let me embarrass you on stream with how well the post is doing.
Go for it. I love being embarrassed. It's my favorite thing, actually.
Let's see here. Oh wait.
No.
Oh no! I'm gonna create a feedback loop. Here you go, Chrissy.
All right.
You have the drumroll 9,634 views. That's
oh
pretty
wow.
good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Matt Rose says with let's see here. Well, first Wolf Sheep said they're trying to kill us over there with the food, quote unquote. I had the worst broccoli of my life in America last month.
You're still on about this broccoli.
Yeah.
Well, that's how bad it was.
It was bad broccoli. And that's why people don't eat vegetables in America. Because how do you fuck up broccoli?
Yeah.
Can I cuss on your stream?
I think so. It's fine.
How do you fuck up broccoli? It's insane. Yeah, Matt Rose says with food, the customer service quality is a lot better too. That's right. You don't even have to tip. Matt is so much better. Unknown Disease says, "Hi, how are you?"
Hi, I'm fine. How are you, Unknown Disease?
Yeah. We just woke up. So.
Yeah, I'm a little like
sleepy.
Groggy, so apologies for my lack of energy. I have.
Yeah. And again, if you want to watch, if you also want to see Chrissy's wonderful face and my mediocre one, you can join us on Twitch or YouTube. I think on Twitch she's there as Diggs. And you can follow her.
Some asshole is Chrissy Diggs, and I don't know who they are, but I'm gonna find
They might be nice, you know. And then YouTube, it's just Chrissy Diggs. So either way, you can see her. But of course, if you want to join Instagram, just watch her hand move. That's wonderful too.
Yeah, either way is fine. Whatever makes you happy, I'm happy about it.
Well, you're engaged. Yeah, she is.
Oh, there you are. Da-da-da.
Is that your which chat is that?
This is both Discord and YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So, because I'm using a Stream Deck thingy, so I can keep track on everyone's chats.
Yeah, there's so many things to watch things with now.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, honestly, it's been really daunting, the idea of doing live stuff, because there are just like so many ways to like do things.
I know Z is throwing shade at your arm for being ashy, but I think it's just the lighting.
It's not ashy. What? Who said that? Who said that?
Unknown G.
My arms are not ashy.
Well, yeah,
My arms
like,
are cocoa butter smooth. And
she's Instagram, so you gotta do it to the...
it's not ashy. It's not ashy.
Her arms...
My arms aren't ashy.
Her arms aren't ashy. No, I don't feel it. No. Maya! You want to see ashy? I'll show you my elbow. My elbow is ashy as fuck.
I'm mad.
My elbows are ashy.
That is unkind. I don't like that kind of conversation. That's rude.
But no, it's the lighting. The lighting here is... We don't got professional lighting. What do you think this is?
Yeah, I'm sitting by a window. What do you want from me?
Studio? We're not like these fakers. Hopefully you could be fakers one day.
I can't tell if that was like my first actual like stream heckler or if somebody's trying to be funny.
Yeah, well, they're still throwing shit at you, so.
Well, whatever.
I'll let you ignore it because both your arms and your fingers are wonderful, my dear. So don't even worry about it.
You know, if I am ashy, at least I'm talented.
Got him. So yeah.
Oh, you can't see my face. Haha. Whatever.
Yeah, Wolf says, "Well, we stay buttered up, but white light is not too flattering on the skin."
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's correct. All right, well, I guess you've convinced us to have some better lighting that lets you see Chrissy. But here's the thing too about like Chrissy. She's a works person, so you know sometimes you'll get paint on your hands. Sometimes you'll.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. You think whatever you want about my skin or whatever.
Yeah. Don't skin shame her.
Yeah.
You know, her skin is beautiful.
What if I had a condition? What if I had a skin condition?
What if Chrissy has a skin condition and you're
yeah.
shit at her skin condition?
What if I can't help it?
Not about that. Set Piece Fabricated joining up saying, in your opinion, what are the most popular art styles in Japan at the moment?
Oh, that's a good question. I would say, obviously, I mean, like manga style is like the quintessential, but I think there's a lot of colorful stuff these days. Like, one observation we make when we go to the bookstore and like look at the manga section is that every cover is like neon in some way, like really bright, like pop colors. And you can tell it's something that one comic book did, and they were like, wow, that is really eye-catching. And so now every comic book is doing it.
Yeah.
So it kind of all looks the same.
Yeah.
But that's definitely like a trend right now, like really vibrant color, which makes sense because it's like pretty trendy, I think, on the internet, which is good for me because that's how I like to color.
Yeah, colors are in right now. And also, yeah, we have some friends too. Like we went to an art exhibit for a friend. Shout out to Shogo at Good Sun, right? And he's definitely informed by the anime style and colorfulness.
Yeah, his stuff's gorgeous.
Yeah,
it makes me feel like I'm not an artist.
Yeah. I know they say you're taking it too seriously. She was just joking about your about the Ashi comment. So she's playing. She's just playing.
Yeah. Be nice. Be kind.
Be kind.
Be kind.
Yeah. And also, I am ashier than Chrissy. I'll show you some of my elbows.
And I'm not ashy.
My.
No, I don't really care, honestly.
So yeah, definitely those styles, anime, and anything else that we see. That we've seen in Japanese art.
A lot of like, as far as like not anime stuff, maybe like a lot of like watercolor stuff. I feel like watercolor is really popular here, like an advertisement. I don't know if you guys know of Little Thunder. You see a lot of her art around here these days, or people trying to like replicate her art.
Yeah, there's also like we bought some art books recently, and there's like that city pop watercolor vibe, which is pretty popular right now. Like,
people even here like city pops.
Yeah, that's kind of, I think, inadvertently through it becoming popular in a like Western media, like the city pop vibe and Plastic Love, it's kind of made
resurgent.
Yeah,
even at the end credits of Zom 100, it's got like a city pop vibe. It's got like that retro watercolored background vibe.
Wolf Sheep has a great question for you, Chrissy.
What is that?
Do you slap your stickers in the quaint surrounding community? That's a very good question.
I do not do that. That would be against the law.
That'd be against the law. Also, it'd be really easy to find you.
Yeah.
It'd be really like...
No, I have in some places, but only in places where other people's stickers are. Like in Osu.
Yeah.
Like, if I would never do it, like... Actually, funny story about that. The first time I visited Japan, I put a bunch of stickers in a lot of places when I didn't live here.
Oh, sure.
So I am curious to see if they still remain. That was like 5 years ago now. But I wonder. I put one in Miyajima. I put one in Hiroshima. I put one in Osaka, Tokyo, Kyoto. Basically everywhere I went. But I don't really do it, especially because Japan is not very like friendly towards vandalism, and I am a foreigner, and so I want to be respectful of the law.
Yeah. Ooh, Hot Buzz Nagoya just joined the chat.
Hi, Hot Bloods Nagoya.
Yeah, Hot Buzz Nagoya is a wonderful craft beer spot in Aichi. If you've never been, please go out. He's serving cheesesteaks recently.
So good.
Very good cheesesteaks. The best cheesesteaks in Aichi, probably, I would say. So say they're... Yeah, that's right. We'll see if it's a good idea. When you put them up, just say they're spirit charms.
Nice.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah.
It's my religion.
Yeah. And again, if you're joining, this is going to be Chrissy's August sticker. So join her Patreon, and you'll get the sticker, and you can put it on the walls in your community.
Yeah, please feel free to put them on any other walls.
Yeah. What's the highest tier that you offer? So if someone like paid, what was it? Is it $5 they get a sticker?
Yeah, $5 is a sticker, and you can participate in like the prompts and stuff.
Okay.
Like deciding the prompts for the months.
We'll talk about this later, but you should double the price and like give 3 stickers and call that the street team graffiti graffiti
That's
team.
a good idea.
Yeah, we'll send you more if you pay a bit more, and you'll get way more stickers. And you just because you always want to keep one, right?
Yeah,
so,
that's
like,
true.
Just keep one. We'll think about that.
That's
we'll
a fun idea. I like that.
We'll give you a higher tier, and you heard it here first. The Chrissy Graffiti vandalism team
in America only.
America, well, yeah.
No, anywhere else but Japan.
No, they give you you want it here so people will put your sticks up. Then
yeah,
that
but
way
I am not telling people to do that.
Yeah. You just want deniability.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't tell you to do that. So I actually hopefully will be selling my stickers at Hot Buds in a little vending machine.
That's true. That's the other place you can get them here in Japan.
Yeah, if you're in Japan, you have a lot more chance to actually buy my stickers if you want them.
That's right. If you live in Japan, stop by Hot Buds sometime.
How do you hold?
What's up?
I'm trying to make my hands not look like AI hands. I'm just gonna do that for now. I don't know.
Oh, sure. Do you need what size is that? The right hand, like this?
It's like...
I have very feminine hands. It's fine.
Why are you making yourself... Also, I love your feminine hands.
Yeah, I didn't like them. I think female hands are better than men.
It would be like this if I was holding like
this?
a martini glass.
Like that?
Yeah,
I see.
It's like this.
Kind of like this, right here.
So it would be like this. Okay. I got it.
You got it?
I think so. Hands are hard, y'all. What is your most difficult thing to draw?
Yeah, good question.
I hate hands, and I had one of my friends was like, Chrissy, I noticed that you like always hide your hands. It's like, yeah, I do, but it's not like. And I tried to make it part of my style for a while. I was like, no, it's my style. I just draw really long jackets because it's cool. But no, probably I was hiding the hands. But
challenge yourself.
Yeah, no, I try to make myself draw hands.
To show that you're to show the AI overlords was what.
Yeah. No, but if I show them how to draw hands, they'll get better at it.
That's a good point. Yeah. Wolf Sheep says, besides hands, fingers on the hands. Yeah, fingers are hard.
Yeah, fingers suck.
Fingers are hard. I have a hard time with lines.
Just lines?
Just lines. Lines are hard for me.
Straight lines?
Yeah.
I'm going to make you do what we had to do in drawing class. You just stand with like a big piece of paper and you stand up and you just draw straight lines again and again and again.
Sounds like my personal nightmare.
It's like meditation. It's fine.
Sure.
It's like they make you do it in beginner's drawing class.
Yeah. Feet too, yeah. We'll see.
I think feet are easier than hands for some reason because
shoe hands.
Feet are like, I don't know. Feet are easy to me. Feet are like a bump and a bump, and it's just like, oh, I'm a foot. Oh, there's a toe. You got feet. Feet are easy. But hands, I think I had a professor once tell me it's because like hands hold so much of the like feeling in like the way we like look at people.
Yeah.
So if they are slightly wrong, they feel really wrong.
Sure, it's easier to uncanny valley them.
Exactly. It's like faces. You know, hands and faces are very similar in our brain chemistry. So that's why hands are hard.
I think both seem hard. But I feel like with feet though, if you mess them up, it's a little easier to feel defeated.
But dunce.
You know what I mean?
You feel proud about that?
No, I don't. I feel like a terrible human.
You're not terrible.
I'll try to be. So yeah, well, it's good. You got a little. Is that a what is she holding there?
I don't know.
Oh,
I thought it was gonna be like a giant margarita, but
Could be.
I don't know. Just like a regular margarita is probably fine.
Like in Margaritaville?
Oh my god.
Has there been Margaritaville?
Do you guys watch like Eddie Burback? Did you watch? He did a video about how he went to every Margaritaville in America, of which there are like 26 or something like that. Yeah.
They look pretty good. It actually convinced me to go to Margaritaville.
I want to go, but I only want to go to like the fancy ones he went to, not like the mall ones.
Like the low end mall.
Yeah, I don't want to go to those. But
there's a Margaritaville in Las Vegas. I don't remember if he said he liked that one or not.
Yeah, that one was one of the good ones. That one has like the fancy menu.
Yeah. I guess it has to be good because if you're in Vegas,
you have to be
with
good,
everything
right?
else.
Yeah. I hate Las Vegas. I'm sorry if you're from Las Vegas, but I don't like it. No.
I like Las Vegas.
I think Las Vegas is boring. I think it's boring, and I don't like walking around in Las Vegas. That's my hot take.
I'm gonna make you hate me right now with that thumb.
You love Las Vegas.
No, I'm gonna make you hate me with a comment on your drawing.
What?
Where's the thumb at?
What do you mean? It's right here. This is a thumb. Boom.
Yeah, it's on the wrong side.
Thumb.
Yeah, cause
No.
that's her right hand.
No. That's right. She's facing like this.
Oh, look.
No, you're wrong. That's no, because this is the front of her body.
Am I wrong?
This is this arm. It would be like this. You're looking this way.
Are you sure?
Yes. Either way, the thumb is oh shit. I hate it. You're right. Damn it.
I'm just trying to keep you honest. That's all, you know. Like,
fine.
it happens to the best of us. Hands are hard.
Well, it's not that big of a problem. Just flip it around. God damn it. I hate that you're right.
Just keeping you honest.
Yeah.
Hands are hard. I get it. We all get it.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm not a good artist. I'm terrible.
You're a
I
wonderful
suck.
You're a wonderful artist.
Why are you even here?
You're just not a great surgeon.
That's true.
I just don't want you to be my hand surgeon.
I'm never going to be a hand surgeon.
So Set Piece Fabricator says, what are your guys' plans for the rest of the day after the stream? That's a great question. And they dream of going to Japan exploring? I have a lot of writing to do. That's what I gotta do.
Yeah, I have a lot of... So, like, I'm a full-time artist now, so I have a lot of full-time arts to do.
Yeah, this is part of it. This
is part of my job now. Hopefully, if I can ever make like an actual living doing it.
Well, you are making a living doing it.
Slowly.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Just gotta not get deported.
We are a startup, so we do startup type things. Like,
yeah.
Meeting with people in Japan about our startup and working on a thing that Chrissy will be proud to announce soon. We hope.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, but we can't say it. And maybe dinner. We might have dinner with I was thinking about going out to that Indoji place tonight.
What's that?
That new craft
is that
beer
the
spot.
beer place?
Yeah, there's another craft beer spot in nearby, which looks pretty interesting.
Hmm.
Maybe drawing there, finding new friends, and impressing Japanese people with your art. Something to consider. So yeah, that's what we got. Wolf Sheep says they're unfollowing because of that. Lol.
Because I don't like Vegas.
No, because your hand was back.
No, Wolf Sheep. I fixed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We kind. That's why I'm here. Happens the best of us.
I can't draw. I'm a fraud.
No, you're just as good as AI. No, you're better than AI. Your sense of color is much better.
That's not necessarily true.
Have you put up that video yet about?
No, I didn't finish it.
Yeah, she's gonna put up a video on YouTube about her. I basically challenged her last week to to identify two pictures of which one was AI, which was real, and she is fast. there's some picture. Well, the first one was hard. That was hard mode, and you missed that one because it wasn't like a person. But she could just Chrissy could just identify in 10 seconds, like between two pictures, which was AI and which was not, and that's very impressive. So
yeah, I wonder if that's really that special though. Like, I wonder if a lot of people can do that pretty easily.
I think a lot of artists can, but if you're a layman or
like
not,
you couldn't do it.
No, I could identify it, like, because I was the one searching for the pictures. I was trying to
Right.
find things that looked like, okay, maybe this could pass. So the fact that I thought it could pass in the first place means that I clearly don't have your eye.
Yeah, sometimes I was like, these are just very obviously fake.
Yeah. Yeah, so Chrissy has a great eye, and I think that shows in your art.
Sometimes. Except for my hands.
Yeah. I think it was harder for you because what happened is you're relying on a reference and you just use your non-dominant hand.
Well, yeah, that happens to me all the time. I'm like, because I have to like transpose everything, and I'm like, oh yeah, obviously it's like that.
Yeah. So, but that's what I'm here to keep you honest.
Wow, thanks.
You're a producer. And you know what? It's okay to make mistakes. That's the important part, right?
Oh, it's not okay.
Yeah.
If I make
I made millions of mistakes, and then look at it now.
Now it's producing TV shows.
It's at an alarming rate. Yeah, that's right.
What do you guys what's that? I watched it last night. The trailer for that show. Was it the
Secret Invasion?
Secret Invasion?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that? And what do you think about the idea of AI doing those kinds of things? Like, I have like mixed feelings about it overall, because like watching it, I can understand from an artistic perspective why they might have decided to do that the way that they did, because it's about like aliens who like take over people's like faces or whatever. And it does get like AI video gives this like uncanny like face thing.
Yep.
So I get it, but also it scares me to have like a company like Disney relying on something like that because it sets a precedent for.
Yeah. It's complex. Yeah, because you're right. Because people are like, yeah, we did it because it makes sense. And then they were like, well, of course, it always makes sense if people accept it. And and Chrissy Tier says hi from California. That's the other Chrissy.
Oh, hello, other Chrissy.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I have a cousin named Chrissy, or who goes by Chrissy. I guess legally now. I think she changed her name to officially to Chrissy.
Why are you doxing her?
Well, her name's right there. She's in the chat. So she does herself. She says hi from California.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
We're not gonna say where she lives. I'm not gonna say she's from Orange County. She's from Orange County. And if you live in Orange County, my apologies. That's not
Why? What's wrong with Orange County?
It's getting Republican stronghold.
It's the
It's
OC,
fine.
right? They
That's
made a
right.
TV show about it.
That's right. They did make.
That's like all I know about Orange County.
Yeah. There's the Orange Crush, which is like this road that goes up there.
Like the soda?
Like the soda, sure.
Is that why it's called that?
No, I think it's Orange Crush because it's a spiral part of the freeway. It's like a loop thing, and just it's very easy to get into a car accident.
That's not a nice way to, or a nice reason for that to be called that.
Yeah. Matt had to take
What's that?
Secret Invasion as a concept. Good. The show poorly executed.
Oh, I haven't
The
watched
intro
it.
using AI. It worries about what that will mean for the future regarding its use. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
I haven't actually watched the show. I thought I was talking about this last night with our friend Eugene, and I was like, I kind of don't care about Marvel stuff that much anymore.
Yeah, I think that's a universal thing. People are burned out on it, and
I watched the Guardians movie, and that was pretty good. But I feel like the Guardians movie isn't so much like a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Just like a raw
It's a space opera.
space story, and I thought that's fine.
Yeah. And also it was James Gunn, so like pretty consistent vision for
Yeah.
one thing, and the fact that it's not on Earth.
Yeah,
like,
well, a little bit.
a little bit might be on it. It's like no spoiler.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
They should have just took a break and came back like 5 years later.
they gotta stop making stuff. They're
They
gonna
can't. You have to make money.
they're gonna destroy the brand because they just like you look at the production thing for like this year to next year. It's like 20 things that they're producing, 20 stories. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah. Wolf Sheep Head. Hi, Chrissy. She's saying hi to me.
Oh.
What's up?
Oh, other Chrissy.
Chrissy, Chrissy. Chrissy's also raising 2 wonderful children. One who is a budding young artist.
Not me.
The other Chrissy.
Other Chrissy.
The other Chrissy is. You're helping another buddy on.
That is true.
That's my friend. Wolf Sheep said AI has its own look style as long as we know it's AI. He doesn't care. Yeah, I think that's important. I think people need to like say, "Hey, this is AI."
This is AI. Yeah, I like that. It's like that YouTube channel that makes the like creepy burger commercials.
Yeah. Shout out to AI Lost Media.
Lost Media. Yeah. That is fun because it is AI and it's not pretending to not be AI.
Yeah.
Like, that I think is great, and I think it's worth exploring.
Yeah. And when AI is done well, there's a very surreal, dreamlike aspect about it.
Yeah.
But people are just like saying, check out this hot anime girl that I stole from millions of other anime girls.
Look at this cool portrait of me. It done in the style of whatever.
Yeah.
So cool.
Far less interesting. So.
Oh my god.
But again, if you want to watch on Twitch or YouTube, Chrissy's also streaming on those platforms, and this is for her Patreon. So if you like the sticker, the way it's coming out now that the right hand has been. No, it's good. That means we're giving that you're giving them the best product, the best sticker that you can.
So mean.
Please, I'm supporting you.
Throw shade.
Please join her at Chrissy patreon.com/ChrissyDiggs. Also, someone just joined the chat called ndesign222.
Oh, those are numbers I like.
Yeah, Chrissy likes the number 2. You'll see it in her art if you go back. You'll see a lot of 2s in
it's
her
a
art.
Mystery as to why.
Yeah. Well, Charlotte's watching. That's my niece.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte. Now, Charlotte is a huge, huge Legend of Zelda fan. And guess what? Chrissy, who's doing art, is also this Chrissy. Chrissy Diggs is also a big Legend of Zelda fan. Chrissy Cheerpack, she doesn't understand it as much. She supports it though. She supports it though.
Dude, I just beat Tears of the Kingdom. So great.
You want to show everyone? You want to flash your Triforce tattoo?
Oh yeah.
This is Chrissy's tattoo. One of the coolest tattoos ever. It's a Triforce tattoo.
Yeah. It's my very first and only one of 2 tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just realized my fingernails are like so trash.
Yeah, that's what Uzi was making fun of.
Oh.
Probably.
Yeah, well, it's okay.
Yeah, don't throw shade. Chrissy's putting herself out there. She's doing art live.
I really don't care.
Drawing naked people on floats.
She's not naked.
I know she's not naked. I'm just kidding. She's not naked.
She just, yeah.
But if you join the top tier of Chrissy's gonna send you a naked sticker.
The naked version.
The naked version.
That's not.
You just have a $100 tier. You'll get a naked version of all your stickers.
That is like funny and stupid, but it would probably work pretty well.
Yeah. Well, consider it. We're not putting it out of the question. It's not out of the question, but I don't think that's something you'd want to do.
Not yet. I don't want to stoop to the easy levels yet.
Low hanging.
It's like low hanging fruit.
Low hanging chest fruit.
I mean, a lot of people make their dollar on like pinups and stuff, and that's fine. I'm just like, it's not my vibe per se.
I like it. Yeah, I like where we're going here.
I
You got a llama.
I kind of hate it, but I'm trying to make myself like it.
Yeah, do you think that's part of the process?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna always be self-critical, right? You're
Absolutely.
always gonna think to yourself, I hate the things I'm making or whatever.
Yeah.
Even if, like, from my point of view, it's like wonderful and cool.
It's a weird proportion situation. I'm not so comfortable with this like pose per se, so I'm like struggling to figure out how to make it feel better. What's interesting?
No, you just like move their whole torso.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah. And if you like making art, Chrissy's using Procreate, so yeah, jump on Procreate sometime. And
I'm not sponsored, but I wish they would.
Yeah, shout out to Procreate.
I love Procreate. Sponsor me.
How do they sponsor you? What would you want from a sponsorship?
I don't know. Money.
You already gave it to for free. You already use their stuff.
No, but I need to like be an affiliate or something.
Oh sure, you sell like Procreate.
Yeah.
Discounts.
Get an affiliate link and
Hear that, Procreate?
use my code.
Make it happen. One of your favorite daughters.
I spent too much time on this part. I can't stop. I'm sorry. It's not very exciting.
That's art. It's the obsession.
Yeah. I can't make myself use my keyboard either. I need to train.
That's true. Yeah, Chrissy's using a new device called the Ow Kit.
I don't know if it's like Owly Kite.
Owie Kite. Awakite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the name matters as much as the product.
Wolf Sheep going to bat for you, saying, "Come on, thank you, Wolf Sheep, as usual." Got Chrissy's back.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
I'm trying, I promise. It's a new angle for me.
Yeah. Now here's a question for everyone, because we have people probably from America, Japan, etc. Is this the hottest summer you've ever experienced? Don't type in the chat.
Yeah.
Is this the hottest summer that you remember in your life? Not to alarm my niece who's very young and apologizing for my generation for
not doing anything.
Not doing enough, yeah. But the problem is, okay, to do enough, you have to have resources, and just the people who currently have the resources, who have all the money, just don't care. They got theirs.
Yeah, that's why we should steal them
Steal
from them.
The resources.
Yeah. I'm not saying we do what France did, but
Sure. Yeah. You gotta.
They won't listen.
You gotta vote. That's an important thing too. Wolf Sheep's grandmother's house prepare them for this type of heat, so they're good with it. Good to know.
Grandma anti-AC.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can't spend the money on the AC.
Yeah. AC's. I remember in my house we used to have the window unit thing. I never grew up with central air.
Mm-hmm.
We just had one window air conditioner.
Oh, sure.
Eventually we got two, one upstairs and one downstairs, but yeah. I remember summers sucking.
Living the life of luxury.
Yeah. It's kind of the same as here. So I think that's why I'm kind of okay with having just one room of air conditioning.
Yeah, California is more of a dry heat, but
Yeah.
when it gets hot, man, you're frying eggs on the sidewalk, I think.
You can do that in Kansas City too.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now especially. I think today is 115 degrees. Yeah.
In Kansas?
I think in Missouri. I'm not from
Kansas City. I didn't.
How dare you?
And my.
You know how I feel about Kansas. You know how I feel about Kansas.
Yeah, you're okay with it.
Mm.
You talk about it in wonderful tones.
Just it's.
Yeah. Ooh, Elgin has a comment.
What's that?
Can you tell us anything about your startup?
Can I tell us anything about our startup?
A little bit, sure. Go ahead. Whatever you feel comfortable sharing.
So basically, our startup is a media creation thing. Working with a lot of different types of media production. For example, board games. For example, books. For example, concerts.
Yeah, but focused on specific projects.
Yeah.
And trying to get them through.
But
Get them up and running through crowdfunding.
The main goal being to bring people together. We live in a era where we live in a society. No, we live in an era where people are kind of connected but kind of disconnected. So we want to make things that help bring people together, whatever that means. It could be at a concert. It could be playing at an event or whatever. So that's kind of the goal. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I would say so. The game we're making is a party game, and they'll have a digital component, but it's definitely focused on getting people together to play stuff.
Yeah.
And then even when we make more digital games, I think we're always going to have this kind of social component to it. Because so many games too... I mean, obviously there's a lot of great social games, and you can make, playing Halo and games like that with your friends, those are great. But just as often there are games that are just trying to shark you, right? And just trying to get you into a dopamine loop and isolate you and all that stuff.
Buy some loot box.
And that stuff we're not about. Is that right, Chrissy? Would you say so?
I am strongly anti that.
Yeah, we are not about games and media. I mean, if you want to be alone, that's good too. Stay in your room. We're all.
You don't have to be social, but.
Yeah, but when you want to be social and when you want to do something, you want to
facilitate those kinds of things.
Yeah. So basically, our next big project is some kind of social game. And so keep an eye out for it because Chrissy's doing wonderful work on that.
It makes me tired and stressed, but I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It'll be quite fun. Yeah. So thank you all again. And yeah, we're part of an incubator here in Japan. It's this special thing called Station AI, where they support startups in Japan, because in Japan, not a lot of people want to start businesses. It's not like the West where people are a bit more, what do you call it? Brave, ambitious, or people are very risk averse here. So they give support to people.
Yeah.
To start them businesses. Yeah, I hope that answered your question, Elgin. The company is called Form Media. We haven't posted much about it yet because we're still sort of
in the works
of gathering and developing our resources. But yeah, hopefully Chrissy can talk more about it soon.
Just got to get to a place where I don't get deported for not having money.
That's true. Not getting deported is a very important part of this plan.
It's the first part of this business plan. So please support my Patreon.
Yeah, support her Patreon, support her stream, etc.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm getting to a place where I'm a little more happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do some retconning here.
Cool. Yeah, do your thing. Art's hard, man. Art takes time. Making anything really takes time.
Yeah, not if you just have the right prompts. You can just.
That's true. Yeah, good question. What prompt did you use to make that? Girl, and do you want me to jump on an AI generator and compare it?
What prompt would you use to get this kind of piece? That's funny.
Girl in llama float, drinking a margarita, living her best life.
I feel like that would be a fun challenge. Like draw something and then have somebody try and like get the prompt of it.
Yeah, I mean it'll turn out, it's AI art, but
it'll turn out good. But will it be accurate? Is the thing.
Sure. I mean, I don't have. Actually, I can try that right now. You want me to hop on?
Sure, if you wanna.
All right, I'm gonna hop on and then see what's up.
I do like playing with Midjourney, even though I have like mixed feelings about
the technology
of it.
Fair.
It's really not the technology, but the attitude of people who use the technology.
Yeah. There's way too many people that are like, I'm an AI artist.
A promptographer.
Yeah.
I am a promptographer. I'm a professional prompt maker.
Yeah.
I really is it an art what you're doing? I don't know.
No, I mean maybe it's still a part. I mean I don't know. Maybe it could just be that it's so new and we're
just being old people about it.
Yeah, like a photographer is not the same as an artist. It's not the same as a painter. Not the same as a sculptor. Not the same as an illustrator, right?
I suppose.
So, and I have seen things that impress me, like people, like the AI lost media guy. Like it's impressive. Like the stuff he's doing with AI is.
But
fun.
I don't think he's just doing AI either. Like,
sure, it's touched.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you guys think about AI art? That's always the hot button.
That is
hot
the question of the month.
Because no one knows where it's going. So
it's moving so fast. That's the craziest part for me.
We don't have time to figure it out.
To like process it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she says they take pictures of themselves posing for references because their Google game is lacking. No, but honestly, that's like a great way to do it, though, right? Like you're gonna do the pose that you want.
Yeah, that's a good way to use. I feel like Midjourney. That's something I do.
Yeah.
Like if there's like a specific pose that I want to do, but I don't have the time or energy to like try and take it myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can try and like get it, but sometimes I feel like it takes longer to get the prompt to get what you want, so then I'm wasting time.
All right, I'm going to one of these things and I'm going to create. All right, so all right, chat. We're going to compete with Chrissy Diggs, but we're only getting one shot. We're only gonna do one iteration. That's a rule here. I'm not gonna be like iterate. No. We're gonna get one iteration.
So try and use as many.
Yeah. So, a pretty girl sitting in a llama
pool
floaty. She is drinking a martini. Let's see here. She is in a bikini. What's the style? There's like a thing where you say style, right? Don't you say like
you could do like an illustrative
style. High angle shot. Let's see here. 8K, is that a thing?
8K?
I think other people's wrong. 8K! No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing if it's a drawing.
What is 8K? Is that like a real thing now?
I don't know.
I'm so out of like like photography, video.
If the chat, I'm still writing this prompt to compete with Crazy. So if you have any,
Yeah, chat if you have any.
if you have any suggestions, feel free to add to this prompt before.
Face blue, smiling, cool.
Face blue, smiling, cool. Where is
It's in from the Instagram from what is it? Elgin Carter.
Oh no, is that Instagram or YouTube?
YouTube.
Well, mine's lagging. I don't see Elgin. I'm sorry. I don't see your comments as quickly as.
They're right there.
Okay, well, good. So face blue and smiling cool. All right, well, yeah, we'll do it. Okay, I'm gonna add that in.
Crowdsourcing promptographers.
All right, let's hear.
I want to do cool braids, but braids are hard to do and to draw.
What is it? Face blue, smile. What do that? 2 words, smiling cool. I'm just doing this. How come I don't see that comment? Am I not seeing some?
I don't know.
I'm not seeing all the comments.
I don't know.
Face blue, smiling cool. Good. Learn more. It's because I'm not logged in.
I don't know.
Weird.
I don't know.
Okay, well, we're about to put this in.
I guess it was a while ago, so maybe that's fine.
Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna put it in. We got this. Unless or forever hold your peace. Or is it just me like fucking losing comments or something? Nah. Yeah.
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 Oh, here it is. Here's a comment from Milligan. So, the rise of AI generative images reminds you of the introduction to CG in Hollywood. A lot of people refuse to ban practical effects, sculptures, and stop motion. And yeah, the issue is I think that it was a mistake to use nothing but CG in a lot of cases because they just age so poorly.
Yeah, like, old CG is like.
Yeah. Even with AI art or whatever, AI music, AI anything, like training us to be like using it for human artistic visions is definitely important. I think.
Good balance is important. You know.
Yeah.
I think you can use AI effectively while still maintaining like some degree of like human manipulation, right?
Yeah. Elgin's arguing that the stubbornness cost them jobs, even though the Hollywood overlords promised to train the older employees on the new software.
Yeah, that did not happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then if you do, so here's the problem though. So this is kind of related to that. I was reading or watching a video about what's it called? Game Freak, like Nintendo.
Yeah.
Who make, or not Nintendo, but Game Freak, they make Pokemon games.
Yeah. And
there's a lot of like people who work there who get really frustrated because they don't, obviously it's Japan, so you don't fire people or whatever. But a lot of the older people don't know how to use like 3D stuff because they've just been working with like pixels from the beginning. Mm-hmm. And they don't learn how to do it and they don't work as fast as like young people. So it creates this situation where they have to like fix a lot of people's work after it's done.
Right.
So it's like a double-edged sword, like trying to hold on to people who can't, keep up with the times. But I don't know what the solution is. And like once AI becomes like the standard for how to use software, what's going to happen to all of the people like who don't keep up with it?
Sure. I mean, maybe. Oh, hey, my sister joined the chat. What's up, Nikki?
Hi.
Yeah, these are interesting questions. I mean, I think one nice thing about the move in technologies is we used to be more monolithic in technologies, right? Like, especially post World War II, baby boomer era, everyone watched the same things up until the internet, and then all of a sudden you have all these splinter communities. Maybe something you look for is a further splintering of communities and pockets, and people are just their own studios, and the people who have the time. But then maybe everyone just becomes their own studio, and it's just gets flooded, and then no one needs to make anything at all because your dreams just come true.
It's already kind of like that to a smaller degree, or like to a broader degree. Like there's so much variety of things.
Yeah.
How many things have we ended up like missing because there's just too many things?
Stuff, yeah. At the same time, it could also be that in the long run, it'll have a negative effect because AI, especially, is kind of the snake eating its tail. It's just average and average and average, right? It's like
Right.
a Xerox of a Xerox, copy of a copy of a copy.
It's like the, what do you call it? Ouroboros?
Like an Ouroboros, snaky.
I saw, this is so unrelated, but I saw a video yesterday of a snake eating itself, and I didn't know that was like a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently some snakes that are like carnivorous snakes that are like, that'll eat other snakes.
Sure.
They're stupid enough to like, if
Just
they
eat
see their
themselves.
tail, they'll like try and eat it.
Do they stop at some point? So do they like choke on themselves?
They will die because they can't get out of themselves.
Oh, sure, that makes sense.
But you can like, this guy was like, he fixed it with like rubbing alcohol or hand sanitizer because it tastes nasty.
Oh, so he's like, oh,
Hey, gross.
yeah, my ass tastes terrible.
Yeah. Sorry, that was so unrelated, but I just really wanted to share that with somebody. But yeah, no, I think there's just like balance that needs to be maintained with AI, you know.
I was talking about my brother-in-law showing that he's working while watching your stream.
Oh, cool.
Yay. Yeah, if you have us in the background, we're here. We're basically streaming every week at this time, right? Is that right, Chrissy?
Trying to.
It's hard.
Today was especially like hard to get motivated, but I am having fun now, so I'm glad I did it. Thank you for stopping by, everybody.
Yeah, and then maybe we'll get Chrissy to sing.
No, I'm not gonna sing.
Why don't you want to sing? You have a
Because
wonderful
this is
voice.
my art thing, not my
Sure.
singing.
Okay, we'll do another stream later where you just sing music stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to put people off. Like, ugh, I don't hear for music. I hate music.
There are some people that hate music, and that's very strange to me.
I don't understand.
Yeah, who doesn't? Who doesn't like music?
People.
Extra people who don't like music.
Maybe people who can't hear music.
Deaf people? You mean deaf people?
Yeah.
Deaf people don't hate music. They love music.
You don't know that.
Well, okay, a lot of deaf people love music because they can feel the vibrations.
I guess that's true.
Right?
They experience it differently, maybe.
Yeah.
What if they're like spiteful about it? Like, I hate music.
Yeah. I'm gonna make like a deaf supervillain that's creating a machine to make everyone deaf so they can be just like that.
It feels like a Static Shock episode. Do you remember Static Shock?
Yeah. Static Shock. That's a throwback.
It's like, I can't make music, so no one can hear music.
Yeah.
Arrgh! The deafener.
That's funny.
Or no, his name would be like Tone Deaf.
Tone Deaf.
Because
yeah.
it's Static Shock and they have to have like some kind of hip-hoppy
Hip-hop thing,
sound.
yeah, Tone Deaf. Yeah, that makes sense.
I like Static Shock. That was actually a pretty good show.
I was a bit older when that was like coming up, so I didn't
Yeah.
watch much of it. But
It was a good show.
how long was it? Like a season, 2 seasons?
For a long time. I think like 4 or 5. It was long enough for his best friend to become a superhero.
Oh yeah. That's how you know a show gets long in the tooth when
Yeah.
all the supporting characters become.
Yeah,
powerful.
they're like, what do we do? I guess it makes sense that his friend, who has known him for a long time, becomes like a superhero. Because, you know, what are you going to do? All right. It's summer vibes.
Damn summer vibes. And again, if you like the sticker, join her Patreon.
I'm going to put a bird in her hair.
A bird?
Yeah,
I heard that was a word.
it is the word.
It's a bird.
Haven't you heard?
The bird is a word.
Yeah. I like birds. W's in the chat if you like birds.
Is that a bird? Is that a... Sure, LW.
Or birds in the chat. Birds in the chat if you like birds. I want to see birds.
W.
Are there
I put
bird
a W.
emojis?
I put a W.
Everybody left. Nah, I hate birds.
Nah, I hate birds. They're dirty.
They are not dirty.
You know that.
I hate that.
I read a funny, what was it, a comment either on Reddit or Twitter, and someone said they were walking by like a couple of crows, and they said caw, like a human. And then one of the coworkers observed that like so many people say caw at them that they just like started mocking
Saying
humans
it.
by saying how humans say it.
Caw!
Caw. Caw.
Caw, motherfucker.
Caw. Hey, we got children watching this stream.
Sorry. I apologize.
Sorry,
Salty language.
you shouldn't. Just kidding, I don't care about cussing. But you shouldn't cuss if you're in America and your mom doesn't like you cussing.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't care about cussing, but you should care about cussing.
Don't cuss around people.
There's a place. There's a place and a time to cuss. Like a well-earned curse word can have a great effect. But if you just use it all the time,
Don't teach children how to cuss.
well, that's part of using it effectively.
Honestly, I mean, Everybody does it. Just don't be disrespectful.
Yeah, don't be disrespectful. That's the important thing. There's a time and a place for excellent cursing.
Don't do it to anybody who you respect or love.
That's right. Well, if you're with friends,
It's different. It's
Yeah.
like, don't do it in a hateful way towards people that you care about.
That's
'Cause
right.
that's not nice.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's not nice to curse someone out.
It is not.
Yeah, but you need to practice at home so that way, in your privately, so when you do have to curse, it doesn't come off awkward. So that's.
Oh
What's up?
no! Nicole says birds are scary.
Why are birds scary?
Do you have like a bird trauma? I know a lot of people have like some kind of bird trauma. I love birds. They're so pretty and like delicate.
Elgin's saying Ochan kudasai. Is Chrissy skilled enough to translate? Ochan kudasai. Kudosai.
Kudasai?
Ochan kudasai.
Ochan. Ochan. Ocha?
Maybe ocha.
Ocha, like
Do you mean
tea?
ocha? Do you mean ocha like tea?
Ocha kudasai, like tea, please.
Yeah.
I don't know Ochan. Ochan sounds like a name, right? Ochan?
Yeah, it sounds like a nickname. Like, please give me this person named Ochan.
Yeah. I want Ochan.
Is Ochan something else? Actually, I'm not sure.
I've never heard Ochan. Ocha, yes.
Yeah, ocha.
Like tea,
Yeah,
black
ocha.
tea. Or no, ocha is green tea, right?
Ocha is tea.
Ocha is green tea. Kocha is like
Kocha is black tea, yeah, yeah.
So hojicha is delicious roasted green tea. Matcha is the powder.
Yeah. Well, ocha is often green tea is like the standard. But I think contextually, someone could correct me, that if there's only black tea and you said ocha, it's not like, what? This is kocha.
Sure, I think, yeah, it's like
It's just
ubiquitously tea, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think when there's options, there's a distinction between ocha and kocha.
Sure.
Like, obviously, if you're in Japan, all tea is ocha.
Yeah.
But then, like, you've got Western teas and stuff, and it's like, oh, this is that tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also have sweet teas, like Jaeger sweet tea.
What?
Sweet teas.
Sweet teas?
Yeah. Because you're a sweet tea. Sweetie.
Stop.
Get it? Get it, chat? You call her sweetie.
Yeah. Hazukashi.
Is it a Japanese word for you? Hazukashi?
Hazukashi.
Yeah. Anyway, shout out to my sister who thinks birds are scary.
Why?
Well, no challenge. Birds are just scary up close. No, what you gotta do is you gotta just like compliment crows and they will follow you.
Here's a fun fact about crows. They remember you.
They do remember.
And they will always remember you.
They're tool makers. Yeah.
So if you are kind to them, they will be kind to you. And more than that, they will tell their family and friends that you are a good human. If you are bad to them, they will do the same thing. So if you harass crows or are mean to them, they will tell all of their friends, hey, this person is a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever crows see you, they might attack you because they know that you're a bad person. They found that out because there was a park, I forget where specifically, but they hired like a crew of people to like remove the crows because there were too many. But the crows started to get really keen and would like recognize the uniforms that the people were wearing.
Oh.
And there would be different crows. Like they all knew that this like specific uniform meant that they were in trouble. So the crew had to keep changing their uniform to try and like trick the crows, but they kept figuring it out.
Sure.
So
That is very interesting.
yeah, they have shared culture. They share it.
Thank you for coming to Chrissy's Bird TED Talk.
Yeah. I like birds. What
Yeah.
can I say?
Yeah. And Nicole says that she knows about that through Beef, the TV show.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's in Beef.
Shout out to the show Beef, which
I love
is
that
an
show.
excellent show. And is a very accurate portrayal of life as an Asian American in Southern California.
Yeah.
Maybe the most accurate ever made.
Yeah.
That's right. Give crows some shiny stuff. That's right.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah. Have you ever has anyone here ever given a crow something shiny? Because I'm very curious about that. I haven't done it yet.
I am all about befriending a crow.
Yeah.
I want to become the crow.
Yeah. Brandon Lee was the crow. Brandon Lee was the crow. That's what Darwin's saying.
Yeah.
Brandon Lee was a crow. Actually, I saw something yesterday. An interview with Brandon Lee and him talking about how you don't know how much time you have left on this planet, and how the next maybe you only have, or everything's in a finite amount. Like maybe you have 20 sunrises left, or 20 full moons left. Like how many times are you gonna enter a pool again? Maybe 3 times. How many times are you do this? And he basically
passed away, right?
He passed away like a few days after that interview.
How did he die? It was like a gun accident, right?
Gun accident on set of the movie The Crow. Yeah.
Maybe that's why he was like, "This is really dangerous," and I feel really compromised.
Yeah, it's a shame too, because he was, we sometimes talk about Asian American role models. Back when I was a kid, there were many.
Yeah.
But Brandon Lee was one of them.
Yeah.
Like he was cool, and if he did more stuff, maybe there would have been like more cool Asian American dude media back then.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have had to wait till everything, till Walking Dead and everything everywhere all at once.
No, I think the internet is what was the game changer ultimately.
People thirsting for K-pop.
Probably yes.
Or BTS, yeah.
I think I couldn't have imagined that like BTS would have become as popular as it is now. Like when I was in high school.
Yeah, exactly. Because as an Asian, I was like, no, Asian people are not cool.
Yeah. Asian men are girly.
Asian men are nerds who are good at
math.
I'm like, I'm not good at math.
I suck at math.
Just kidding. All right.
Yeah, you're pretty good at math, but not because you're Asian, just because you're a dork.
That's true. Because I'm Asian, just because
It's because you're good at math.
I like things. That's right. Also, I love rice.
That is just because rice is good.
Rice is delicious. Yeah. What else?
I also like rice.
What other stereotypical Asian things do I do? I'm cheap.
Frugal.
I'm frugal. Yeah, that's an Asian thing.
It's a nice way to say that. Are you bad at driving? Isn't that one?
No, I'm actually very good at driving. I think. I've never been in an accident, and I'm good at avoiding accidents.
Did you know that Kanazawa is the most dangerous prefecture for drivers in all of Japan?
Is it?
Yeah. Or Ishikawa. No, Ishikawa.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. At least that's what I was told when I lived there. Yeah. Because the roads are really narrow, and like people are just really bad. And there's a lot of old people.
Sure.
And they hit people a lot.
Sure. Ooh, Chrissy in California says she loves your hair.
Oh, thank you. It is in transition, or detransition, I suppose. I had it braided for a long time, but we're back to au natural.
Yep. And again, if you have questions for Chrissy, just put them in the chat, either Instagram Live, Twitch, or YouTube. Ernie Reyes Jr. Yeah, so John was bringing up that our 90s Asian hero was Ernie Reyes Jr.
Who's that?
He was the star of the second Ninja Turtles movie. And Surf Ninjas.
I never saw Surf Ninjas.
Yeah. Oh, we need to watch Surf Ninjas.
Do
Am I
we?
right? Big ups to Surf Ninjas. We gotta watch that shit.
I bet that aged really well.
Yeah, it had Leslie Nielsen and Tone Loc.
Tone Loc.
Wait,
I remember Tone Loc.
Or Sinbad. Hold on, Surf Ninjas. I think it was
Did you
Tone
ever
Loc.
watch Baby's Kids?
Yeah, I love Baby's Kids.
Tone Loc.
Was it Tone Loc? Shit, who was it? Who's the rapper? Wait, hold on. Am I just misremembering and neither of those guys are in there? It's just Tone Loc. Yeah, Tone Loc. And Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is a fork.
Well, Rob Schneider is half Filipino, so yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's half Filipino and very conservative. To shout out, whatever.
I knew he was really conservative. Yeah. I didn't know he was half Filipino. I guess he does have an interesting,
That's right. Well, Surf Ninjas is fire.
Is it?
Nene's Kids is my favorite cartoon movie of all time.
Baby's Kids.
Are you talking about Baby's Kids or Nene's Kids?
Is there a sequel?
Oh, yeah. Baby's Kids. No, not Baby's Kids. Yeah, Baby's Kids. I haven't watched that in a long time. I watched that movie.
It's still good, actually.
I don't even know how I watched it, because I don't think I had it on tape. But I've seen that movie like 4 times.
I think that's one of the movies that my family, or not my family, like my cousins had as like a bootleg.
Yeah. Baby's Kids.
We don't die, we multiply.
Oh man! All right, can we stream that? Can we do Baby's Kids stream next week?
Probably it won't get copyright claimed because I feel like nobody cares.
I want to do a reaction stream because
just live watch Baby's Kids.
I don't like reaction in general, but I like showing things that are cool. I think that's fun, right?
Yeah.
Showing shit that's like.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you guys watch a Baby's Kids stream?
Let's talk about Baby's Kids. Maybe just even a slip of it. Because the thing is, too, it's like traditional animation, right?
Yeah. Like it's actually really well animated.
Yeah. I think what's cool is going back to things as a creator that you loved as a kid or when you're younger, before you were a creator, and to revisit it and like
think about why it
think about why you loved
influenced
it so much.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen it forever, but I know for a fact the music's gonna be on point.
Oh yeah, the music is great.
Yeah, that must be like a thing of why I loved it. Like I love New Jack Swing and hip hop and R&B and stuff. So, and I'm sure the animation.
It's actually still really good. I watched
Did you watch it recently?
Like a few years ago. I just caught a wild hair. I was like, I remember Baby's Kids.
Baby's Kids. All right, we'll put that in. We'll see if people want that. By the way, I couldn't do the challenge, the mid-range challenge, because I don't have credits and I don't give them more money. So.
That's fair. Well, that's okay.
Yeah, I messed around for a bit. I'm like,
I'm sure it can do enough.
Yeah. Enough people are giving AI stuff money for the things they haven't earned. Doesn't have to be me.
I still pay for Midjourney.
Shh, quiet.
I still like Midjourney.
Well, you have to, yeah. I mean, it's a tool, right?
Yeah.
Like, and if you're a creator, you have to, like, you're not, Chrissy.
It's good for brainstorming.
Yeah. As you see, Chrissy can come up with stuff on her own, though. This is all digs.
Yeah.
She started with the word summer vibes, and this is where we're at now.
Well, this is just the word vibe, so it's not very good.
Now, Wolf Sheep's a sad story. They had Surf Ninjas on VHS. It was dubbed over. And one Saturday, you ended up watching your first adult film.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Yeah, I guess a sad story. But was it a good adult film?
Stop.
Okay, sorry. Wait, so that was like someone in your family just like, ugh, no one watches this.
That must be traumatic.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're a kid.
I hope it was a taped adult film and not a homemade adult film.
That is like traumatizing. That is sad.
That I'm not about. Draw baby kids in your style. I like that.
That's a fun idea.
You should. Who did baby? Like, I don't know, man. Like that could be a research. Babies. You should do Baby's kids. Baby's kids. Like a sequel. Baby's grandkids.
I wonder. That would be kind of fun.
Just get the cast back together and they can do like.
Well, I think a lot of them might be dead.
No,
I don't know. It's kind of a long time ago.
5.8 on IMDb. Get out of here, racist IMDb. Racist. All these racists coming up on here.
I mean, it's not like the greatest movie.
Baby's kids 5.8.
But it is great.
I'm not about that life.
Kicking it with crows.
Ooh, so yeah, Darwin has a question. Hey Chrissy, have you watched House Guest with Sinbad?
No.
I think I think that.
Wait, is that like an older movie?
Yeah.
Maybe. There's like, because I'm like slightly younger than you guys, there's like a lot of like memory.
Yeah. With Phil Hartman?
Maybe seen that movie. But it's like a long time ago, right?
Yeah, 95.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like 9.
It's kind of like Christmas. The film received negative reviews. Rotten Tomatoes gave the film a score of 40% based on 22 reviews. That's just more racism.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. Sinbad. Who didn't like Sinbad?
Apparently a lot of people.
IMDb and yeah. I think there's a affinity. So like Darwin's seen a lot of these movies, right? Like Sinbad. Sinbad movies, Tolo, Baby's Kids. There's definitely an affinity between Filipino culture and Black culture.
Yeah.
Especially in Southern California.
I was not aware of this until I met you.
Yeah, so Filipinos love Black culture.
I guess I do have a Filipino auntie, so maybe that's part and right away.
This is interesting. So Sebastian Pine is saying lefty. And the answer is no. It just appears as lefty on your screen. Oh
yeah, I am not a lefty. It is just reversed. I am a righty.
Why is it reversed on your screen? Yeah, it's backwards.
I don't know. I guess because it's the front screen. Maybe?
So does it say that look backwards on stream?
Yeah, that'll be.
Is that backwards? Let me see. So anyway,
I'm not a lefty. I am a righty. Sorry.
So, Wolf Sheep said this reminded me of Beverly Hills Cop when Eddie Murphy's pool scene.
Nice.
Pool scene. That's good. That's another throwback, another classic movie.
I'll take it.
There it is. Oh yeah, see, so now finally showing up. So it is backwards. So it says, "He said to Noah."
Nice, my favorite kind of food.
Yeah. So that way. Yeah, chat. If you read something directly in your chat, it's not going to show up. Yeah, it does look like a lefty on Instagram.
Yeah, it's funny.
Meteor Man, that's another one.
I vaguely remember Meteor Man.
Oh man, that's a throwback. Meteor Man. That's was that Robert Townsend.
Man.
I don't think I watched Meteor
It's
Man.
like
too.
the lost black media.
Super hot, yeah. And here's the thing, man. That's
like one of the first superhero movies.
yeah.
Let's reboot Meteor Man. Should we start like a petition to?
Yeah, just redo Meteor. Should just do redo a Meteor Man as a serious comic.
Is it a comic ever? Did they make a comic from it?
I don't know, but it was definitely one of the early superhero films. Because here's the thing, I feel like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Chrissy, because of all the sort of things that you had to go through, black culture, especially like city culture, to just identify with superhero media like Goku and Voltron,
Yeah,
and like defending your community kind of thing. I think that's kind of where that comes
part
from.
that it's part like I think like power fantasy or like the desire to escape, you know, the hardship of real life.
Yeah, exactly. And actually, one of the great when we think of cyberpunk, we think of Japan and all the futuristic things, but one of the greatest cyberpunk things was like a great black rider. Like,
Hey, really?
yeah, it was what was his name? Cyberpunk 2020.
Oh, is he black?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's this brilliant black writer who just like came up with like cyberpunk and Mike Pondsmith. Yeah, one of the great game designers of all time is this cool features black dude.
I didn't know that.
And then everyone just kind of bites off it, and now everyone associates cyberpunk with Keanu Reeves or whatever. But and Harrison Ford.
Yeah. Well, wait. Is Cyberpunk old?
Cyberpunk. I mean, I guess if you were to say, Neuromancer is probably one of the first.
Older
ones.
than Blade Runner?
I would say so. Yeah. Cyberpunk. Let's see. The role playing game is. Well, actually, I'm not sure.
Is the role playing game?
No, Blade Runner is based off of Philip K. Dick's novel. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
so
know that.
Yeah. So I guess maybe if you're thinking of Cyberpunk, that's the beginning of Cyberpunk. That's like the 60s.
That's what I think of when I think of Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that was 1968, so that might be like one of the first.
Or maybe Akira. Is Akira Cyberpunk? Akira's Cyberpunk, right?
I would say so. Yeah, cyberpunk aesthetic.
It's like retro future sci-fi.
Sorry, I was reading more of the Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I love how to steal Shaquille O'Neal. Actually, something I showed Chrissy recently on YouTube. I was an extra on the Gregory Hines show back when I was a kid. If you look up the Gregory Hines show, I'm on one of those episodes. I'll look it up and send it to my family sometime.
I was like, oh snap, that is a little Kurt, and he still moves like you.
Yeah. Well, she's suggesting, by the way, Meteor Man. Maybe Jay Farrell will be the new Meteor Man. Yeah. I think if they redid Meteor Man as Jay Farrell would do a good job. He's the guy who does the excellent Will Smith impression.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, Jay Farrell. He's a very good impressionist. Oh man, Chrissy made me watch the new Aladdin.
Haha.
Haha. My name's Will Smith and I'm a genie.
Look at me, I'm a genie. I can't fail, and nobody can trick me.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just funny because he was a genie, and it's like, nah, ain't nobody gonna get one over me.
Nobody's tricking me. We're not getting out of the cave like that.
Nobody's friend.
And also, I get a wife at the end because Will Smith does not have a wife.
Will Smith always has to be a sexual being.
Yeah.
Even when he's a 1,000-year-old genie. That just you have to know that he
gets laid. He gets laid. That's in his contract.
Yeah, his genie fucks. That's how he's different from Robin Williams. Is his genie F's.
And when I am free, I will turn back into Will Smith, and I will not be a genie anymore.
I don't want to be free. I want to be human.
And I want 2 normal children.
Two regular children.
Two regular children.
Oh man, like in recent years, I'm all right. Like I saw what's his son, Jaden. Jaden was on the Eric Andre show. He was handling that shit pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, he's still pretty. Have you ever watched his anime?
I have not watched his anime.
It's so
Hold
weird.
on. Is there the Jaden Smith anime?
Yeah, there's like this stick with like giant Toblerones and stuff. I have no idea what it is.
Neo Yokio.
Yeah, Neo Yokio. It's so weird.
Did he just like spend a bunch of money?
Yeah.
Wait, Jude Law is like
Yeah,
a voice
like
on it?
it's a lot of like famous people.
The
I don't understand that.
Jaden Smith, Jude Law, Kid Mero, I don't know. Willow and his sister.
Of course.
Willow has. Did I have you listen to that one song she did? That one rock tune she did? She has a song that's like a rock tune, like an alternative rock song that slaps.
Yeah, does that thing with that one guy who I don't like.
Oh, yeah. What's his face? Chainsaw Head?
Chainsaw Head. No, his name's like Chainsaw Head. What's his name?
Chainsaw McGuffin. Chainsaw.
Bonesaw. Chainsaw.
White boy chainsaw rapper.
What is his name? I
Eminem
forget.
wannabe.
Yeah. That
Y'all
guy.
know what I'm talking about. Machine
Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly.
That's his name. Texas Chainsaw.
Texan Chainsaw Poser.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Of course not.
But
he did a lot of things with. He did something with other artists that I like those artists, but I'm not a fan of those. He was also in that movie Bird Box where he played.
Machine Gun Kelly?
He played himself, yeah. He played himself if he weren't a famous rapper.
Yeah, he doesn't strike me as someone who's good at acting.
Yeah. Blankman, talking about Blankman. We've heard about Blankman.
I remember Blankman.
Isn't that one of the Wayans brothers?
Yeah.
Blankman.
Yeah, there were actually a lot of like black superhero movies, weren't there?
And they were like, is there an equivalent now of like black media, people making black media? Closest thing I can think of is like Donald Glover right now.
What's his name? Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele, sure. Yeah, that's good. Okay, Jordan Peele. Yeah. How about in music? Because like one of my favorite eras is because black artists were like producing other black artists, I think, and I don't know if there's an equivalent right now of that.
Well, now it's just Asian people.
Asian people. Yeah.
You guys are the new hotness.
Sure. Let's
So.
put some details in. Crazy, it's 12:23.
Uh-oh.
How much longer you want to stream for? Do you think you want to finish this on stream, or you want to?
I get the sense that you would like to
No,
stop
not necessarily.
soon.
I could go get lunch for us and come back.
Oh yeah. I can show people what we eat for lunch.
Yeah, show me lunch.
I'm gonna go a little bit longer, just because I'm in a groove, but we don't have to finish.
No, I'm not gonna. I don't want to interrupt your flow. If you're in flow, do your flow.
I'm in a groove. I want to keep drawing.
But keep going. So yes. Anyway, hopefully one day we see a resurgence of black vocal groups. That's why I just wanted.
You just gotta be the
TLC.
change you want to see, man.
That's true. If we get a lot of money, mark my words.
You're gonna start
One of my projects is to start
New Jack Swing Band.
both a male black vocal group. No, 3 groups. I want to start a male black vocal group, a female black vocal group, and a mixed one, like Jagged Edge. Well, I don't know if Jagged Edge is mixed. No, like Lucy Pearl.
They just have to be like sibling bands, you know. So like they collaborate together sometimes.
Sure. Sibling bands. Oh yeah, like the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah. What? No, not like that. Like the bands themselves are.
Oh,
like,
it's like an extended universe.
yeah.
Musical extended
That's like
universe.
what they do with like Johnny's or whatever.
Oh sure, yeah, I like that.
So they're like cross collaborative. You can be the new Johnnies.
I mean, there was some like Asian group like back in the day before K-pop. Like one of my favorite R&B groups was a group called Kai. Shout out to Kai. They were trying to do like R&B because like again Filipinos love R&B, so they tried doing their own R&B groups. And it was very popular outside of the Asian groups. But
Yeah.
shout out to Kai.
I don't think I know Kai.
I don't think you know Kai. If you're Filipino, you probably know Kai. Yeah, I was saying a little black man. Exactly. Have you seen Steel by Shaquille O'Neal? That's what.
Steel?
Steel. Yeah. So did you know Steel? So Shaquille O'Neal starred as a superhero with a metal hammer and like a metal face, and it was based off of one of the Superman variants. When Superman died, there were like 4 Supermen.
No, what?
You don't know about this?
No.
Steel movie Shaquille. Yeah.
Wait, it's like a movie?
Yeah. Here. Steel.
What?
You don't know about this?
How are there so many like superhero movies that I just don't
That's it.
Wow, that is Shaquille O'Neal as
Shaquille
a
O'Neal as a
superhero.
superhero. So Google Shaquille Steele. I'll put it in the chat.
That's
what I'll do. I'll
amazing.
put it in all the chats. I don't even give. I'm gonna put it in all the chats. Here's a link to Shaquille O'Neal in all chats. Everyone who's watching has to see a picture of Shaquille O'Neal.
Now that we should reboot. Maybe we can like start a
That's
black superhero cinematic universe.
Oh sure, count me that.
It's kind of too late though.
Yeah. You do a Black Hero comic. That'd be tight.
I don't want to do a comic. I want to make a movie. It's cheaper.
What are you talking about? It's cheaper to do a comic and then get made into a
No
movie.
time.
There's no way making a comic will take longer than making a
No
movie.
way. You can just make it really cheap. The movie.
Oh, sure.
Just use all CG and Chat GPT.
Yeah. Darwin said they have a vast understanding of African American superhero culture. Yeah, the breadth of his knowledge is very impressive.
It's funny.
Darwin. So Darwin's on the YouTube chat. Right, buddy? Like everyone knows. Like Filipinos love like Black American culture. Like we do. Like,
I had no idea.
It's
I guess so. My boyfriend in high school was Black Filipino.
Mm.
But there really weren't that many Filipino people where I'm from. So I didn't really know that many
Sure.
people. So I had no idea. But I guess his affect was definitely quite black. But he was,
Oh, I see.
he was half though, so it just made sense.
Yeah. It's very pretty. It's coming out. I like it.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah. Oh, and Chrissy says happy birthday to Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ren is my son, and it was his birthday yesterday. He turned 4. Chrissy is very good with Ren, by
I
the
like
way.
Ren.
When he comes over, and they play together. And she made him a very nice piece of art and put it on his iPad. It's quite cute. And also is going to make him a birthday cake, I think.
Yes.
Very
Gonna
soon.
do a second birthday this weekend.
Yeah. I guess that's a little bit of background info on me. I met Chrissy after going through a separation last year, and I met Chrissy, and we've been together ever since. And it's been a nice
Inseparable.
ride. Basically inseparable.
Kind of. We live together, so it's kind of hard not to be.
We're basically inseparable, and then we also work together and make music together and eat together.
You're gonna get sick of me eventually.
I mean, if I wasn't sick of you, I would have gotten sick of you by now.
That's true.
You're a person who's very difficult to get sick of.
Oh, so you're a person who's very difficult.
To get sick of.
That's
Just shout out to all of Chrissy's fans that yes, indeed, she's everything you think she is.
Hazakashi. Thank you. It's very
Yeah.
sweet. Except
Yeah,
I'm.
we'll say hey, you got skills, Chrissy. You are correct.
Thank you.
She does have skills. She's quite good at what she does.
Sometimes I draw hands backwards.
Sometimes, yeah, but that's why you got people to help you out. Tell you don't make hands backwards.
Sometimes my arms are ashy.
Sometimes whose arms haven't been ashy? Is that a term? Is buttering up a term in black culture?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I haven't really heard that.
Yeah. You got cocoa butter.
Got cocoa butter, so
You can't get cocoa butter here, so.
yeah.
In my defense, there are not that many black products that I could use to alleviate said ashiness.
Humidity is sure good though. Like there's good humidity. That must help a little bit, right?
No.
No, doesn't the atmosphere being wet isn't?
No.
Or boy, Yuta joined. Yuta is a guitarist.
Hi, Utah.
Hey Yuta. He's a wonderful guitarist that comes to our jam sessions. So if you ever want to meet Chrissy, you can come to our jam session in Japan for every month.
Come to Japan and see
And
me.
that's where you can meet Chrissy if you ever want to meet her in real life.
That's true. So, if you ever make your way to Japan.
Kel said they live in Hong Kong. We'll love to say hi if you ever visit.
Cool. I heard. How is Hong Kong these days?
We were there was like a bunch of
bad things happening.
Protests, and the government cracking down stuff, and the pandemic happened, and we haven't
heard about it again.
Yeah.
Is Hong Kong okay?
Yeah. Please let us know how you're doing in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Because I love Hong Kong food.
I love the idea of Hong Kong. I heard was a pretty rad place. I had a friend who lived there who said it's no longer as rad as it used to be, but he's also an expat, so I don't know if that's true.
Hong Kong is super normal now.
Mm.
Okay.
Is someone watching you?
Someone watching? Did you have to say that? Type. No one is watching me. If someone is watching you, and if no one is actually watching you, say that's so funny.
Yeah, say lol.
Oh, it's hot. It's such a hip art scene right now. Okay,
Really?
That's cool to know.
I'll have to make a visit there someday.
Yeah, we're trying to get the scratch together and the time really it's about time to hop across, because Japan's so close to a lot of things. It's not hard to travel.
Yeah.
It's just about finding the time and wherewithal to do it. Yeah. So.
I'm afraid of going to China because I have a feeling that China doesn't like American people so much.
Yeah.
So I'm
and also gutter grease.
yeah.
Have you guys seen that? Do they have that? Is that what it's called? Gutter grease?
Yeah, gutter oil or whatever.
Gutter oil, yeah. Do you have gutter oil in Hong Kong? Is that a thing there? Because that scares the living grease out of us. Yeah. So gutter grease, if you don't know, is where they harvest grease from the trash in the sewer and just redistill it in order to use for cooking and spicy food.
Yep.
And
for hot pots.
Hot pots, yeah.
So if you ever go to a hot pot restaurant in China.
And it's such a first world thing because we're like, well, just buy new oil, but I don't know, maybe it's like oil's expensive.
For sure. It's like if you can cut a cost, you can cut it, but it is also really dangerous. So.
Yeah. Oh, there's a huge expat population
in Hong Kong.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, there was this guy that I knew who honestly I'm not a huge fan of, but he was like, yeah, Hong Kong is like a party every night. And it's just like non-stop and da-da-da. It's like, okay.
Is Hong Kong a party every night, Cavill? So you're not Chinese, you're brown, and you don't speak Cantonese. Okay, that's good to know. And is it a party every night? Would you say it's a party every night? Let us know.
Is Hong Kong a party every night? Party every night, party every night.
I think someone's doing the thing on stream. I got it right. Hong Kong's a party.
No. Is Hong Kong a party all the time? Party all the time, party all the time.
What key is that?
I don't know.
It's an A. That note is A, so it could either be F major. What is that? No. Something like that. That close?
I don't know.
It's like a 6-7-1 though. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Anyway, I promise you would sing on stream, so we won't do that. I know people like your voice. So there is a quieter strategy. You're a mom with a toddler, so you know nothing about those parties. Well, I get that right. How old's your toddler? Without doxing yourself, without doxing your child or putting his face on. How old's your toddler? 3, 2, 4.
When did babies become toddlers?
I say they stop being toddlers 4 to 5.
So Ren's not a toddler anymore.
He's transitioning out of being a toddler. He's still on the toddler side because he's a maniac.
That is true.
That's still 2. Okay, yeah. 2's a wonderful age. Hopefully not too terrible.
Being a toddler implies the way they walk.
Oh, because they're toddling.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think so. Yeah, I guess he's what's after toddler?
Kid. Child.
Preschooler. Yeah, I guess he's a preschooler. We'll say preschooler. Yeah, I'm playing some guitar, Utah, but just doodling around. Not really playing anything. Just finger exercises. I do want to play what is it, that one song? I'll play Sandman next time we have a jam session. Or Master of Puppets, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Sounds hard though.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Cavill, for joining us. Off to lunch. Please have a nice lunch.
Thank you.
We're gonna have lunch soon too. But I can just bring it up here.
Oh no, if you go get lunch, I have to be on stream by myself.
For a few seconds? No,
That's fine.
I'll give you another 10 minutes before I get to Peckish. Well, no, we have lunch there. You have a snack right there.
Oh yeah. This is lunch. What is this? Oh, it's the fruits one? Or wait.
Yeah.
I don't like the fruit one as much. That's okay.
Unless they want to sponsor you, in which case it's the best.
Yes, best price, top value,
Yeah.
quality, and trust brand, please.
So we're doing the thing now where every lunch is
Calorie Mate.
Calorie Mate type foods. If you know what that is, it's like a lunch bar. Mostly
Meal replacement bar.
partially for the calorie control and partially because it's fast.
Yeah, it's convenient. You can just like keep doing stuff. So, becoming more and more Japanese every day.
Mm-hmm. I did have a student who ate Calorie Mate every day for lunch. Every day. Every meal.
Every meal.
And I'm not laughing at him so much anymore.
Yeah, well,
Because I guess I'm drinking that too.
I mean, it's like the closest thing, like you were saying the other day, to like future food.
Not bad though. If you do these, they're pretty good.
As far as like meal replacement things, I think they're pretty like good. Like they taste fine. Actually, they taste good, actively good. Especially the chocolate, the vanilla one with the little chocolate chippies. I like that one a lot. And they actually do keep you from being hungry for a while. And when you are a desk working person, it's important to not consume a bunch of calories because you don't stand up that often, right?
That's right. Cool. I mean, you should still stand up.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you're not standing up all day.
Right.
Unless you have like one of those crazy stand-up desks, which I don't like.
Or sit on a medicine ball.
Dude, those things hurt. I tried to do that when I worked at Sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my back always hurt.
Try to get some yogurts.
Yogurt?
I mean, Calorie Mate drinks.
Yeah, I think we're only down to Cafe au lait, right?
Oh, that's the one I like least.
I think it tastes fine.
I'll go get it. Be right back, 3.
Alright, stream, you're stuck with just me. So, but I'll try and keep up with the chat too.
All sorts of embarrassing things about me.
Let's see.
No, don't do that. I'm sensitive.
I don't know, what's embarrassing about you?
I have long nails in my right hand and I end up cutting myself and I scratch myself in different areas.
I don't think that's embarrassing. Well, you do scratch a lot, but that's not embarrassing. No, I'm not going to talk about you on stream. Mostly because you can watch it where you're going. So anyway, I'm curious, how's the weather where you are today? It's kind of cloudy today, which is nice. It's been pretty unbearable the last few days. I have like actively avoided going outside a couple of days this week. But I think it's starting to like get, I think it's going to be like rainy next week. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. But how about you guys? Where are you? I know, what is it like? I know if you're in the States, it's like very hot. Boy, it's awkward by myself. This is why I have Kurt with me. So I'm really bad at just streaming by myself. Southern California has been 100 and over. That is awful. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I think the hottest day it's been so far has been maybe 98 degrees, which is pretty bad with the humidity. But no, 100 is bad. Over 100. I heard like Death Valley is like really hot right now. Like the hottest it's ever been in like recorded history, perhaps. And like people are going out there to like visit it for reasons I can't understand. Yeah, I'm crying. But yeah, I'm definitely constantly worried about the state of the world. Death Valley is like 132 degrees. That's insane. I wonder at what point, like, is the human body even able to perceive the difference in the hotness? Like, I feel like with cold, it's like you get to a certain point where it all just feels cold. I think it must be the same way for hot, which is why people die a lot because of it. That's, like, not fun. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe we can use AI to figure it out. I'm hoping that'll be something, like, constructive we do with AI. Or probably we should just make less stuff. That'll probably help a lot. I remember reading that, like, during COVID, the planet was probably, like, the best it's been in a long time because there was just, like, way less carbon emission because we just weren't able to do stuff. Which is kind of sad. Less driving and stuff. Yeah, it's coming along. Oh no, I can't see my Instagram chat. This one. Oh, yeah. There's nobody there. Yeah. No. Climate change is natural, you guys. It's like the earth cycles through, the temperature changes. That's just normal, right? Like, it's totally normal that the rainforest catches on fire by itself now. Totally has nothing to do with the fact that we just, like, burn millions and millions of trees every day. And, like, it's always like my dad was, like, pretty big on the climate change denial thing. My dad was, like, a big Alex Jones guy. So, like, trying to have a rational conversation with him about the state of things was always, like, really frustrating because he's just like, no, it'll cool down eventually. Like, yeah, maybe in, like, 1,000 years. But, stressful. I don't know. But I try to be optimistic about it because you kind of have to be. Like, hopefully one of our future generation people will figure things out for us, and they will not have to live through a horrible, fire escape. I guess speaking of, like, 90s movies and stuff like that, do you guys have a favorite guilty pleasure from the 90s that you, like, have to watch every once in a while? I'm trying to think. I used to be obsessed with The Lion King, so that's kind of like a natural given, but when it came to, like, live action stuff, I really liked I don't know, it's 2000s, but I really liked 13 Going on 30, even though it's, like, really problematic if you think about it too hard. But I used to love that movie when I was a teenager. Drew Barrymore, I think. Tight. This is so much harder without Kurt. I feel like everybody's leaving. I remember I was obsessed with Johnny Depp movies when I was a kid, and so I would go to Blockbuster, and I remember when, like, so Blockbuster was, like, dying basically, and they used to do these, like, 5 for 20 or 4 for 20 like, sales to just try and, like, liquidate all the VHSs and DVDs that they had left over. And I had, like, this huge collection of, like, movies, but especially my favorite part of the collection was just, like, every Johnny Depp movie. And I realized that there are a lot of movies that Johnny Depp was in. Oh, thank God you're back.
What?
I'm so bad at talking.
Ain't so bad at talking.
I don't know what to talk about.
Talking about.
Talking about my Johnny Depp collection.
Thanks, Ita. You have a Johnny what?
I used to have, so I was telling them, like, Blockbuster used to, like, when they were going out of business, they used to do this, like, thing where they would sell their videos and stuff for, like, 5 for $20, like, used stuff.
Okay.
So I would just go there with my friend Jill, and we would, like, hunt for, like, Johnny Depp movies. So there's, like, that's how I watched, like, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Like, I had no idea what that movie was until I realized it was a Johnny Depp movie, and I was like, oh, it's got Johnny Depp in it. So, yeah.
Johnny Depp at his most interesting.
Yeah, no. I mean, he's in a... Have you ever seen... is it Johnny Depp? No.
I'm looking at this comments now. Someone has been hot. Darwin says you're doing amazing, so that must have been in response to a comment about you.
Yeah, because I was like, scared. I know. It's hard to draw and talk at the same time.
Really decent movie. I love watching it. Yeah, Hercules, sure.
Hercules is still good.
The soundtrack definitely slaps.
The muses are sweet. Yeah.
There's some story beats that don't quite hold up for me.
No?
But I do like the animation. There's like something weird with the pacing of it last time I watched it. That didn't work for me quite as much.
Well, you have to remember it's like a 90-minute movie.
Yeah. What I mean though is that's an art, right?
Sure.
Like Aladdin and all that stuff. Like the pacing like still holds up.
I might be inclined to disagree with you a little bit.
Yeah.
I think a lot of those movies feel rushed now when I watch them. Yeah. Like, I watched The Little Mermaid like a few months ago, and I was like, this movie is like really fast paced.
Oh sure, because like, hey, I want to leave. Oh, there's a guy I fell in love with. I'm a woman now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. But
it could be that too.
But when you're a kid, I don't know if you notice it as much because
it could be that I'm older.
Your attention span is like, this big. So.
That's fair. It could be that when I watched Hercules, I was already older, so maybe I noticed it more rather than having nostalgia or like youthfulness help me out there. Yeah, that's fair.
No, but I do agree. Hercules is fantastic. But it had the misfortune of coming out like right at the very end of the animation, like 2D animation thing.
Yeah.
I think it was their last 2D animated film before, like major one, before like 3D stuff started happening.
I see. Princess Frog wasn't?
Well, that was their last 2D animation, period.
Right.
But, like, I'm thinking, like, the Renaissance era of, like, Disney. Like, the musical era.
Came after that, like Home on the Range or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you seen that?
No. I have not seen Home on the Range.
Curious now.
I wonder, what if Home on the Range was actually a really good movie?
Just no one saw it?
Yeah, but
well,
I still like the conceit of it, really. I'm not a big country music person, so it's like...
Yeah, and it was hard to sort of pin, like, who is it for?
It's got Roseanne in it. It's like country cows.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So just for the country audience that loves Disney cartoons?
I guess so.
Is there like a list of like what came first? Order of... I put in order... Let me ask this one.
I think the best kind of country animated movie from that era is Spirit.
I don't remember that.
Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. It's about a horse. And I forget who, but there's an actor who's not very good at being an actor, but he's the horse. But that movie slaps. It was really pretty. And I was a horse girl, so I was in love with that movie.
I have not seen that. It's called Spirit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember.
Who's the voice actor? I forget.
Spirit. Animated.
It's like somebody you wouldn't... Is it like,
Let's hear. Steve Buscemi.
No.
No, it's Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt
Damon.
Yeah, it was Matt Damon. So stupid.
Yes, we watched South Park.
Yeah, hold on. I got a list here. So, here's the list of the Disney Renaissance films. So, it was Hercules, then Mulan.
Oh, Mulan's after.
And Tarzan.
Okay, Tarzan was the last, like...
Probably, yeah.
But Tarzan was, like, the first one without, like... Because it didn't have, like... It was a musical, but it wasn't, like... What do you call it? Diegetic? Like, in the world? Like, the people didn't sing. It was just Phil Collins singing about...
Oh, sure. Stuff. Right. It was non-diegetic music. Yeah. That's right.
I wanna know...
Does everyone know what that means? Well, that's a common term, right? Diegetic versus non-diegetic?
I don't know.
So if you're not sure, diegetic is usually music that happens sort of in the story, in the narrative, right?
Mm.
And non-diegetic is music that happens outside of it. So,
Mm.
so what Chris is referring to is it's non-diegetic because it's just Phil Collins singing about Charles Aimee Heart rather than it being like a feature of the story or whatever.
Which I think was a huge misstep. Especially considering they already had a lot of success with Phil Collins as like a music writer for Disney with Lion King, you know. Why'd they do that? I don't know.
I'm putting up some numbers here. So, the first fully 3D animated film from... I mean, this doesn't count Pixar, right?
No, Pixar.
Chicken Little was the first.
Yeah, Chicken Little, and it sucked.
Meet the Robinsons was terrible, too.
It also sucked, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Disney was really, really bad at 3D, actually. That's when they started to, like, fall off, and that's why they bought Pixar, because Pixar was doing better than them.
Yeah, I'm getting all the numbers. I'm getting the timeline down.
Yeah, I think 3D almost killed Disney. They had, like, dinosaurs and stuff. Oh.
So around that same era, post-Renaissance Disney animated films. Wait, was Home on the Range? Oh, Home on the Range was 2004.
Mm.
Yeah, there was just this, like, dark era.
Brother Bear was actually pretty good. And I think Lilo and Stitch came out.
Yeah,
Probably
Lilo and Stitch
around
was
that time.
2002, Treasure Planet 2002, Brother Bear 2003, and then it was Home on the Range, Chicken Little, Meet the Robinsons, Bolt, and then Princess the
Bolt.
Frog.
Bolt. Who remembers Bolt?
Yeah, I think if Princess the Frog was like a 3D movie,
Like
the same
Frozen.
yeah, like Frozen or Tangled, like
Might have been more popular.
successful. Yeah,
Yeah,
because that was two. And
unfortunately.
Prima LG says never heard your voice before. For some reason, I hadn't heard that you were British. Love the art, by the way. You want to grace him with your British accent?
Right, it's so funny that you say that, because actually, you know, I used to be from England, but I moved to America when I was like quite young, and then I kind of lost my accent.
You're from Europe. You're from Europe.
Well, no, I was from England, and
What
from
part of England were you from?
Manchester.
Manchester.
No, I'm not from England at all. I was born in Germany, but I'm not English. But
you choose Manchester because it's the one that you can lean in the most
Yeah.
because of Britishness?
Yeah, I don't know. I just like, because I used to have a crush on a guy in college, and he liked Manchester United.
Yeah.
So I just know Manchester is a place, and I know some things about Manchester. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm from Manchester.
Oh, Charlotte said, your line art... How come there's a heart in my thing? I can't even get that.
Hmm?
Your line art is so perfect. Your lines are so perfect.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you, Charlotte. Yeah.
Lots.
You guys should do a collab someday.
Yeah,
A Legend of Zelda collab. What do you think,
Dude.
Charlotte? Would you have fun with that?
let's do it. We can. I love doing like sketch swaps. So we both do a sketch, and then we swap it, and then we do the finishing part. So in your own style, basically.
Chrissy has a lot of things to sketch and draw for these projects we're working on, but
No, it would be
we'll
fun.
make an exception for.
I would have fun doing that if it's something you're interested in. But mostly, it is just time.
Yeah.
It just takes a lot of time to get your hand to do what you want it to do. So don't worry, you'll get there. Just keep doing it.
I think which of these movies I haven't seen. Have you seen Dinosaur?
Yeah, it's bad. It's
I-
ugly. It's really ugly. It's an ugly movie.
I wonder what possessed them to like, because a lot of the classic movies are based on classic stories or legends.
I think a lot of it has to do with like leadership, because
Yeah.
leadership changed around that time because they started doing poorly.
Yeah.
And you know how shareholders be.
Yeah, and they're just like, let's make a movie about.
Dinosaurs.
It probably just has to do with like, well, we can do 3D now.
I think they wanted to do like a park or something, like a Disney park kind of thing.
They're just like, you know what? It would be really easy.
Just make some dinosaurs.
Or Disney, just make dinosaurs popular.
It's a really boring movie. Yeah, Disney has not had a success with, or Pixar, with like dinosaur movies. Do you remember the last dinosaur?
I had not seen that.
I think it was better than people gave it credit for, but it's also pretty boring.
Yeah.
It's by the people who did Luca.
Hmm.
Luca's better, but I also didn't really care that much about Luca. It's pretty. I think if there's one thing Pixar is good at is just making beautiful animation, but I think recently Pixar has like, maybe it's the same as like how anime is now, where it's like people who make Pixar movies grew up watching Pixar movies, so they just
Oh yeah, that's you have to qualify that statement, by the way, with how anime is.
Oh, well, okay, so a lot. I feel personally, my opinion is
Great
that
thought, we'll make it happen.
it's derivative, right? Like a lot of things feel like they are just using the tropes that they've seen and things that they grew up reading or watching and stuff like that. And there's not very much originality. Like there are pieces of originality, but the mainstream stuff, it's just like the same thing.
I mean, I argue that happens in all media, right? That's
Sure.
like the whole thing with like why guns aren't realistic in movies, right? Because like one movie did it, and then people watch movies, and the guys who write the movies, they say, oh yeah, well, he has a silencer, so no one can hear him.
Sure.
But that's not really how guns are.
Sure. But I mean, it's less like story and more like aesthetic. But like I don't know. I feel like Pixar movies just don't try anything really ambitious anymore.
Yeah, they're kind of going through the same slump that Disney went through, where like they had a lot of successes, and now, yeah, they're not pushing it. They're not pushing the envelope.
I saw like a good YouTube video. They're like basically Pixar's thing is like, what if blank had feelings?
What if
blank had feelings? What if toys had feelings? What if bugs had feelings? What if cars had feelings? What if feelings had feelings? Like
soul?
Yeah. What if souls had feelings?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to see them do something wildly different. That would be cool.
Yeah, and you know they're children's media, and children's media. The whole thing with feelings and emotions, it's important.
It is.
It is important.
I get it, Matt.
But sometimes it's okay for a villain to be a villain.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that we've gone away from, which in some ways is great, but we've over-rectified, where villains just need, like, some people, you just gotta recognize when things are awful and be able to call it out. And those are like old school hero stories,
Yeah,
right?
you only see that in like comic book movies nowadays because it's from comic books, you know? Like older comic stories.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Guardians movie, the villain is like the evolutionary.
Spoiler alert, but yes.
You know who that is though, right?
Maybe.
No. Sorry. Well, either way, they're not, there's no like, they don't pretend like he has any good reason or intention. He's just a bad guy.
Yeah, alright.
So I like that. Was refreshing.
Yeah. It's ironic. It's refreshing that just a straight up bad guy.
He's just a bad guy.
Because it's okay, you know, I guess the pendulum swings, so. Yeah, so maybe Pixar needs to mess with that a little bit of like just making a movie about trying to escape a child rapist or something.
No, that's not good.
Sorry, we can't say that. Well, but then you see children.
You can't say that on YouTube.
Okay, fine. Well, that's why I said it very quickly and slowly. And what I'm saying, they're villains. They're bad people. You know, you gotta you gotta recognize the signs of evil when they're around.
It would be interesting if they did like a story about like abuse.
Yeah. Like, what if abuse had feelings? Terrible.
That is terrible. No, but like, you know, like how to deal with abuse.
Yeah.
Like they don't have to be so on the nose about it, obviously, because
Sure. Or like someone's like being mean and they don't recognize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just, it's really hard to do.
Of course it's really hard, but that doesn't mean they shouldn't try.
Yeah.
You know, I expect that from Pixar, right? Like
you can do it. You can do a little comic, like a. In some ways, Pan's Labyrinth was very much like that.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pan's Labyrinth had this kind of conceit of her going to fantasy world, because
she's like being abused
during wartime, and so it's interpreted as all the things she's saying is possibly a kind of
manifestation,
coping mechanism.
Yeah.
But it's very ambiguous about that.
Which is fine, I think. You know, if people can like latch onto it and it can help them like get through their own like bad situation, I think that's important.
Well, there's actually an interesting. I don't know if it was the 90s or 2000s, but are you familiar with like the blue fairy religion?
Mm-mm.
There's like this like in New York amongst like the orphans and poor people. I think in a city, someone will have to look it up. I'll have to look at it more. But basically, the children who were orphans in that city created their own sort of cosmology of like blue fairy, like based on like media and stories or whatever that they shared with each other to comfort each other and to deal with the realities. It's like really sad and beautiful.
That would make a good story.
I think someone tried to make something about it. That's why I'm looking at blue fairy kids, orphans. Let me see if I can find info on it. Like there was like a news story about it, but again, you never know. Like kids, orphans, religion. Yeah, it's really fascinating. television, story, streets. I don't know. Unheard story of street children. Is that it? I'll do more research because it's really interesting.
Yeah, that's like a cool.
Yeah, and one of the features of it is the blue fairy is this kind of like angelic figure, and then like these devil figures that are called something else.
That would make for a good magical girl conceit.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that idea.
You do? Like in the streets, like orphans who have to deal with, and maybe orphans in with. What we're seeing about what we saw the housing thing, like the landlords having to collect rent and creating a new rash of evictions.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll actually become a kind of a reality.
Yeah, I feel like that is like the one thing people don't seem to think about when they're like really callously talking about homelessness,
Yeah.
It's like they don't really think about the fact that it's not just adults who end up like living on the streets.
Yeah, it's their families.
It's whole families. Yeah. It's like kids and stuff.
Exactly.
And for people to be so like callous and like mean about it,
Yeah, and show 60 good kids media allows for creativity, 100%. I think some of the best media is kids.
Absolutely, hands down. I scoff at people who are like, cartoon animation is for kids.
Yeah,
it's not true. Like,
and then oftentimes the adult media they watch are things that are very bland or cliche, or just like a version of a stereotypical kid story that just happens to have sex and violence.
Right.
Like there's no like development in it. But kids media, when you're trying to write as an adult for children, it's really interesting because you try to like remember those things that were important to you as a kid.
You have to channel what it's like to be a child.
Yeah, like Little Prince is a great example of that. I think Little Prince, Shel Silverstein's poetry, Sendak, like Where the Wild Things Are. Anyway, yes, we're fans of children's media, kids media.
Also, like people tend to forget that like the reason you like animation is such a useful tool is that you can do things with it that you simply cannot do with traditional like physical media, right? It's like, so I really want to make you watch the live action Lion King.
Yes.
Because there's some glaring reasons as to why it shouldn't be live action, and namely it's like the energy of it, right? So, like, for example, when they're doing I Just Can't Wait to Be King, like, when you imagine that vignette, that musical number, what is the most important part of that musical number?
Oh, I Just Can't Wait to Be King? Aside from the singers, them singing, I guess their interaction and their expressions and stuff.
Yeah. Like, visually, though.
It goes, and, like, from what I call I Just Can't Wait to Be King, they start dancing, and then it goes into this kind of, like, multicolor, like theatrical aspect. Yeah.
Like they don't do that in the live action one because
outside.
It's real, right?
Yeah, it's just like outside. Oh, okay.
They're just like run. They're running. They're just running, around.
Yeah.
Just
It becomes an homage to like big man musical theater numbers.
Yeah.
In the cartoon.
In the cartoon, yeah, like this grandiose, like larger than life thing, and that's the power of like animation over like. Reality, you could do things that you simply cannot do.
So it's hard, but I'm talking about creative kids media. Yeah, it's hard, but forces writers to think creatively.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, because you have to sort of have two minds, right? You have to have a child's mind and an adult's mind and the creator's mind. That's why Simpsons, for me, again, I talk about Simpsons a lot, is one of the best shows of all time. Because at the time when Simpsons came out, everyone's like, yeah, it's a kids show. It's a cartoon. It's for kids. But they knew to write for like two audiences. They knew to write for kids and they knew to write for adults. And that's why it's still like the old episodes still sort of stand. Hold up. They definitely hold up.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your art. What's going on here? Looking pretty good. Shiny. I'm gonna make this one shiny. Thoughts?
No.
No? Okay.
Shinies are limited. This one's regular, but
That's still very pretty.
I want to draw an otter, but I can't remember what they look like.
Let me pull one up for you.
Because I watched Guardians of the Galaxy yesterday, and there's an otter in it, and it's so cute. I love otters. There's like this Japanese family on YouTube that has pet otters.
Yeah, like in their house.
Yeah. Yeah, they just like have otters, and they have like those little like inflatable swimming pools and stuff that they'll blow up for them.
Jesus, okay.
It's like a brother and sister otter.
It's not illegal, is it?
I don't know. I mean, we've seen meerkats here, so I'm not sure, what the legalities about animals are here.
Otter family, Japan.
Yeah.
They're quite cute.
They're so cute. I think they might be smelly, though. My impression is that they're stinky.
Yeah?
Like weasels.
I've never smelled a weasel.
Oh,
It's
but
like
look
wet
at
dog.
those faces.
Like a wet dog?
Yeah, I don't know. They have like, I don't know if they have like weasels have like a musk gland.
I see.
Like, I don't know if they have that or not, but they're so fucking cute, man. So freaking cute.
So freaking cute.
Look at that.
Well, you're here first. Chrissy's gonna get an otter.
That would be a nightmare, I imagine. They have a lot of energy, and I don't think you can potty train them.
I don't know.
I'd rather get a cat.
Get some otter diapers.
Otter squatters.
Otter squatters. A cute little otter there. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like otters. But that's probably the last thing I'll add to it before I color it.
Well, that your tool is very calculator-like. So it also looks like you're doing some counting.
No, this thingy.
Yeah. So.
I guess it is like basically a calculator.
Yeah. Calculator for art. The pig is looking awesome, says Show 60. Thank you, Show 60. Chrissy, I think.
Oh, thank you. I thought you said pig. I was like, it's not a pig, it's an otter.
It is an otter.
It kind of looks like a diglet for a second.
Yeah. And of course, if you're watching on Instagram, you could also watch on Twitch or YouTube, and vice versa. And this is going to be a sticker.
Yeah.
Join her Patreon. I know I say it all the time, but it's important because why not? It's not a lot of money. It's like $5. So I sound like a guy who's soliciting for the children across the world.
For one cup of
one
coffee.
cup of coffee a month, you get this wonderful sticker.
This wonderful sticker and support an artist.
Yeah. We're gonna retool it though. I like this idea of giving multiple stickers.
Yeah, it's a cool idea.
Yeah, that way.
I never think about it like that.
Yeah. Nicole, my sister, says that she has a coworker that doesn't like adult animation because her kids end up watching things on YouTube that are too scary for them, and she didn't know until her kid was already having nightmares.
Oh no!
Well, Nicole, what I say to your friend is fear. That's a inoculation against true fear in the future. She's
It's
learning.
true.
Yeah, nightmares and fear are. Just kidding, unless she gets extremely traumatized.
I do feel like there was a lot more scary media when we were kids than there is now. Like, well, maybe the internet is like. I guess Five Nights at Freddy's was like pretty scary.
Yeah, that's right. There's a scary thing like Five Nights at Freddy's here that's really popular. You know what I'm talking about? The one with the blue teeth.
In Japan?
Yeah. It's really popular. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's, and like it's like a weird YouTube thing, and like I had students when I used to teach that were really into it. Like, why are you guys watching? This is messed up.
A lot of kids like scary stuff.
Scary animatronic character blue bear YouTube. Let's see if my Google foo. Oh yeah, this thing.
Oh, that's in like the vending machine. I saw that one.
Huggy Wuggy.
Huggy Wuggy.
Huggy Wuggy is
There's
very
a popular Japanese thing that you might not know about.
Is that Japanese?
Is it?
Yeah, Huggy Wuggy is fucked up.
I saw it in the claw machine at the thing once, and like people were trying to get it very badly, so it's really popular.
Jeez, yeah, Huggy Wuggy is. Can I like show?
Is it foreign? Swedish or something?
Can I show Huggy Wuggy on your stream? No, probably better not to.
Know.
But Google Huggy Wuggy. It's like this weird Five Nights at Freddy's doll that's horrifying and is very popular with children in Japan. Have you heard? Oh, here's a question from Set Piece Fabricator. Have you heard any spooky Japanese urban legends since moving there? And have you seen anything spooky? I thought they said Snoopy spooky. Have you, Chrissy?
Spooky. I don't know. Squat toilets are pretty spooky.
No, I do have a story.
Yeah?
No, Yuko, my ex-wife, claims that when she was young, she saw a will-o-wisp in her room flying around.
Sure wasn't just a firefly.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe she was a kid.
Because like fireflies in Japan don't flash like regular ones; they kind of float. Like.
Well, she was like a fast moving thing, whatever.
Yeah. Well,
we had this one stupid experience a few weeks ago where when the moon was really red.
Oh yeah, that was.
We looked out the window. And wait, what's that? And the moon looked
like a triangle, like a triangle.
Triangle.
It's like, why is the moon a triangle?
It freaked us. Like, what the? And then we went outside, and it was a triangle. And we were freaked out. And then a few minutes later, we realized, oh, it was just a cloud.
Oh, snap. Nicole said Huggy Wuggy is what her friend's kid was watching. Huggy Wuggy is what she was watching.
Is that what?
That's what Nicole said.
What, really? Oh, yeah, dude, that's different.
I've never watched Huggy Wuggy.
You said adult animation for kids. I thought you were talking about, like
Family Guy?
Family, yeah. Or something, no, Huggy Wuggy is like, yeah, I wouldn't show that to Ren. No way.
I haven't watched Huggy Wuggy. I'm kind of interested now.
Yeah, that's freaky. Yeah, Huggy Wuggy is not good. But so, yeah, I guess that's popular in America, too.
Huh.
Oh, hello, it's Charlotte, my brother. Hey, Charlotte. Your brother was obsessed with that stuff. I think it gave him nightmares. Yeah, and here's the thing. So Charlotte and James, if you're listening, is there's a lot of scary things in the world that are really scary. And it's okay to slowly explore these, like, young things, as long as you don't take it too far. Because, having nightmares are traumatizing. There's a thing called trauma where you could be scared of something forever, and you don't want that. But if you take things in doses and talk to your mom about it and let her sort of look at it first and see if it's appropriate for you, then you could try stuff that's scary. And you might be scared for a while, but if it, as long as you work with your parents, that's basically the main thing. Like trusting your parents for advice on what might be good for you at your age. Because you don't know. You're not older than you are yet. And they might have seen some scary things too and tell you what
to look out for.
Yeah, and they're not saying that to put you down because you're just a kid, but because we were kids too. I was scared of zombies for a long time. I saw a scary zombie movie. I saw Return of the Night of the Living Dead because I thought I could handle it by myself, and I watched it on TV, and it had this thing in it that freaked me out, and I was very scared for zombies for a long time. No. But I love zombies now.
I was traumatized about aliens for a really long time. I think I told you this, but I'll tell the chat. So, when I was a kid, probably 4 or 5 years old, my dad and I were watching this alien movie. I think it's Close Encounters. It's the one where they get abducted and they do, the autopsy or, the experiments, with the puppets or whatever. You see it happen or whatever. And I think that movie was really, very scary for me. And then after the movie was finished, my dad, very seriously, turns over to me. And he's just like, you're an alien, right? And I was like, what? And yeah, one day they're going to come back for you. They're going to come and take you again. And so for a very long time, probably till I was 10, I used to cry myself to sleep because I was afraid of going to sleep because I didn't want the aliens to come when I was asleep and take me.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I was terrified of it. So when cars would drive by and the lights would flash on the walls, I would freak out because I thought it was aliens. Yeah.
It's one of those things where I think the previous generation was more keen on being cruel. And teasing's one thing, but he didn't even say, I'm just kidding, darling.
No, he was just obviously this is real.
Yeah. But the show said they get your message on YouTube. By the way, Show at 60, we stream every week at this time from 10:30 on, and it'll be different every week. But yeah, if you want to join us, we're basically streaming this time frame every week. We're going to try to keep it consistent for a while.
Yeah, at least on Thursdays, for sure. So.
Yeah. But yeah, Nicole, Vampire Energy. Yeah, so Nicole's friend was saying that the lines between adult animation, children's animation are blurred, especially on YouTube.
Yeah.
And yeah, my sister was scared of gremlins. Those freaked you out, yeah. But you're right. The problem with YouTube is that since it's all algorithms, you do have to watch it very carefully. You'll
get fed stuff without realizing that, you know.
And be very, and parents, I'm a parent and also I've taught kids for a long time. Be very cautious about I go back into Ren's, my son's, recommended, what they do, the recommended videos, and just make sure that it's not feeding him anything and delete that stuff so that it doesn't feed the algorithm, so to speak. Oh, the other California Chrissy was scared of clowns. That makes sense.
My mom was really scared of clowns, I think because of it.
It, yeah. We still gotta watch the new It. The new It is very good. I do like the new It.
I watch Annihilation first.
I gotta watch Annihilation too. A lot of good things to watch. So yeah, scary stuff. Huggy Wuggy, different level.
I have not. Have you watched it?
No. You know what we did watch with Ren that is meant for adults, but I was okay with him watching? Kotaro. Kotaro Lives Alone. Is that popular in America? Kotaro Lives Alone?
Must be. It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, right? Kotaro Lives Alone. If you haven't seen that, watch it. It's meant for adults, but I think it's just a good show, and it's for adults because it has like a host club, a character who's in a host club.
Well, and the theme is kind of mature.
Yeah, it does get kind of dark, but in a healthy way.
Sure.
It's like dark in a healthy way, not dark in a sort of sensationalist, I'm gonna get you way.
Right.
So.
I mean, it's about trauma at its purest form.
Oh, Chris. Charlotte was scared of clowns for a while. Not
oh.
her daughter.
I see.
No, you're Chrissy, California Chrissy. What was she scared of? I'm trying to remember. I don't know.
Clowns can be scary. I get that. But, like, the fashion of clowns is really trendy these days. I see a lot of people doing, like, clown makeup. I don't know what that's about.
Oh, that was a thing for a while, right?
It's kind of still a thing. I feel like I'm too old to understand why it's a thing now. But I don't know where it came from.
It's just kind of reappropriation of the transgressive elements kind of thing.
Sure.
Like it's people don't be able to see out of clowns, so they bring them real life, and it's not illegal to dress like a clown.
True.
Although sometimes people, I've heard that they try to get violent, and that's not good.
Well, if you're an insane clown posse clown, then it's a different story.
That's true. How do they work?
Juggalos.
That's an old meme already.
Juggalos?
Yeah,
I don't think that's cool anymore.
Charlotte, do you know what a juggalo is? Just ask your mom what if you know what a juggalo is, tell us if you know what a juggalo is.
I don't know if that's cool anymore.
And if you don't know what a juggalo is, please
don't look at what juggalos are.
Or become a juggalo.
Please don't become a juggalo. Or a juggalette would be.
Yeah. Are there new clowns? Here's the thing. So somebody likes clowns. So my nephew likes clowns.
Likes clowns, really?
Are there? And I like clowns when I was a kid too.
I did not like clowns.
But it depended on the kind of clown. I think some clowns look cheap, and those were the scary ones. Like if it just looked like a guy
in a clown suit.
Yeah, but if it looked kind of kooky and fun, like a Cirque du Soleil clown.
I just never liked clowns. I didn't think they were scary. I just thought they were dumb. I didn't like it. Just didn't like clowns.
Is it because just people putting on white makeup?
Yeah, I think I was like
playing white
too smart for clowns. It's like, obviously you're not a real clown. You're just like a person.
You know, Nicole knows people who went to clown school.
What? That's crazy. Clown school. I mean, I guess that's like...
You weren't born a clown. Be quiet there. Should settle down, Charlotte or Chrissy. Wait, clown... I didn't know clown school... Well, I guess...
No, they have to go to clown school. That's how you become a clown. Like, if you want to be like a professional clown, you gotta go to clown school.
I saw that Simpsons episode.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, I know all about it. About clown school. I wonder if Japan has a clown school there.
Probably.
But it's just straight up like a kabuki version of being a clown. Just like this very serious, quiet thing, and everyone's just watching politely while a clown does this. That'd be pretty good.
I mean, kabuki is kind of like clown stuff.
Is that a possible kind of kabuki clowns? Kabuki clown posse?
I don't like it.
You don't want it? It's just a Japanese kabuki clown posse.
I feel like that already exists.
It's like an anime. It's like a clown. Here, that's it. You ready? Next great anime in Japan is kabuki clown. Clown idol group. It's all these like cute girls dressed like clowns.
This one time I was... No, I hate that.
Because you know it would be popular, right? If you had like 300 girls, like Japanese girls with cool girl outfits that are like colorful.
Oh, I hate it.
And then she's wearing like all these different, and not only are they pretty girls, but they're like, they have like different like designs that the
I hate it. I can already see it. Like, my clown idol.
Clown idols.
I mean, if that horse thing can be popular, anything could be.
Yeah, there's a popular anime here about horses that die and get reanimated as pretty girls.
Reincarnated
as pretty girls, yeah. Reincarnation's a big thing.
But they're still horses.
But they're still horses, so people can touch them like horses.
So people touch them like horses.
Yes,
like, oh, your legs are very strong.
Yeah.
But they're cute girls instead.
Let's see here. So Hohen Como says clown school is totally a thing, which includes magic, sleights of hand too. Yeah. Can do some magic sleight of hand. I can see that. It's like a magic school with makeup on your face.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I don't like clowns.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of them or nothing.
Is it because it's just white makeup? Do you think they should have different color faces, like yellow?
No, I think that would be worse
brown,
somehow.
Black.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Green.
I just don't like the aesthetic. I think it's weird.
Okay, well, you should consider in the future drawing a clown and seeing if you can make it your own.
I don't like it.
I know you don't.
I don't want to.
Okay, fine. Well,
I hate it.
You're your own person. You do your thing.
But I will make an idol clown.
It's so good.
Idol clown
I'm
school.
looking at it right now. Idol girl clowns. Let's see. Idol girl.
I bet you there's an idol group in Japan that is clowns.
Close.
I mean, because, like, big makeup is already, like, a thing here.
I can see that being like this thing, right? Like this aesthetic, right?
Yeah.
People like the jester Harley Quinn aesthetic. That's basically all it would be. It would be like the Harley Quinn aesthetic.
Yeah.
But but weaponized on Japanese. Oh God.
I should just make it.
No, I don't want to, because then you're just putting something in the world that the world doesn't need.
But we could make $1 million.
Oh, but then the world doesn't need it.
But we could make $1 million USD.
Shouldn't all be about the money.
I know.
You have to have principles. Someone's gonna do it. Someone.
But then we're gonna be mad because we're like, oh man, we should have made that clown idol anime.
No, because then we're not the ones exploiting young girls for that.
Well, they don't have to be real. They're just cartoons.
It'd be funnier for
Well, first you make the cartoon and then you make the live action.
Oh, sure. Alright, I'm still kind of down. Let's think about this.
Clowns.
Well, it can be satirical, right?
How do you call it in Japanese? What would you say?
They say Piero.
Nantaka, pero, school.
Yeah, Piero. They say like Piero.
Piero,
yeah.
Piero Aka.
Let me just hold it. Clown is often Dokeshi is also clown.
Probably Piero.
But Piero is more common.
Watashi no Piero Aka.
Piero what?
Academy.
Piero Academia.
Piero Academia.
Piero Academia. Just girls running through like
juggling.
Like a tiny car going across like a green road, and like all the girls coming out the car. Just 30 idol girls coming out of a tiny car. Oh God, I hate it so much.
And then they have a choreography dance. And then they go.
And then like water the fire. Right. Please subscribe to our Patreon.
We're gonna make My Piero Academia.
All the money that from this Patreon will go to animating
My Piero Academia.
My Piero Academia.
It's so stupid, but it would work.
We could make if we made a manga, real talk though. We could put it up on Doshijin. Was it Dojin?
Oh yeah.
So we have this a new acquaintance in our startup, our incubator. He has an anime site. Let me see if I can look it up because I do want to plug it. It's cool. It's called Dojin, and basically Dojin is like self creators, and it's meant for creators to put up their stuff from all over the world, especially anime, and then people can translate it to their own languages. So it's meant to be like a community focused art, and there's some cool stuff on there. I'll post it in.
But it is all ages.
It is all ages, especially.
So, viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. So here, Dojin. If anyone wants to check it out and join it, you can read some free manga.
With parental consent.
Yeah. First the light novel, then the manga, then the live action, then live action, the anime with only one season. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. So we gotta start with the light novel. Well, I feel like the manga or the light novel could go first. You see it go either way often here.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out Dojin if you want to check out some independent anime and manga. And if we ever do a manga, we'll put it up on dojin.com. And if you're a manga artist, please put it up there because it has Japanese users who want to like translate from English to Japanese, and Japanese users who want to use Japanese to English or whatever. So yeah, check it out.
My Piero Academia.
Yeah. Well, here Chrissy is learning how to do animation. So and she's saying you should ask an animation studio to make this as an anime.
Oh, I would rather hire a studio. That sounds hard. That intro alone would be really like crazy.
Animation's very expensive.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys
that
know
firsthand.
How much do you think it would cost to animate
1 minute?
1 minute. Go and put in the chat. How much do you think 1 minute of animation costs?
Yeah.
And then we'll tell you a recent quote we got for animation.
A consistent quote.
A consistent quote, yeah.
Like the average quote.
Which is fair. The average quote.
Yeah. Which is totally, like, fair amount, but, yeah, I think you'd be surprised.
I'm sure we should bring in Comiket. It's not a bad idea. Rain dodos. And then I can hire some high school girls to dress up like in the actor characters.
Piero poi!
Piero poi. Is that the phrase? The phrase Piero poi?
It's like their school chant.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh man, I don't want to be famous for the clown manga. I feel like that's gonna be my destiny.
She's cheap, and then you just have Well, what might be nice is Halloween. Unless you see all these kids dressed up like clowns.
Yeah, like I did that. I did that.
Yeah.
that was.
The principal is a big man who's dressed in a suit with clown makeup. Just everyone.
This is getting to be too good of an idea.
It's too silly. Very silly. Everyone, yeah. Well, that's cool. I like that.
What?
The pink vibe.
I don't know if it's gonna be pink. Maybe blue is smart because I'm just doing a rough, so I can get a good feel about how that vibe lurks. You can't really tell it says vibe though.
You know, we could easily make that otter into a juggalo if you wanted to.
I don't want a juggalo otter.
Make him
I'm not making the otter a juggalo.
Okay.
He's not
chat, if you guys think that
no,
you make an otter
it's
juggalo,
it's not up for vote.
please
There are no juggalo otters.
Please face the juggalo face.
Please face the juggalo emoji.
If you juggalo emoji, if
Juggalo's in the chat.
Yeah. That's not a bad guess. Ho and Kumo gets 20-50K to start for studio production is your guess. For 1 minute, if it's like a big studio, sure, yeah, of course, 20K. 20K sounds reasonable for a minute to start.
Yeah.
But yeah, for a minute, anywhere between like 12 to 15K for like 45 seconds to a minute.
Yeah.
Is I think what people ask.
Roughly.
Which is not unreasonable. I get it.
It's a lot of work, so it makes sense. But it does if you're trying to be like a small creator or whatever, it's like no, cannot do.
Which is also why I don't know, maybe also consistently, it might be harder to make there's bad animation obviously, but the people have to often care about it.
Right. Yeah.
They put that much time into it.
It is a true labor of love.
Yeah.
Unless you're just really bad at it, in which case it's just whatever.
I think the Spider-Verse, is a really good example of that, where it's just all the people working on it just clearly love animation and art and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Comes through.
Beautiful, beautiful movies.
Yep.
Too bad I had a bad thing about the studio environment.
Yeah, I did hear that. It's unfortunate.
I hope they sort it. Unfortunately, animation is one of the not unionized creative professions out there, which it should definitely be. But Disney is really not about that life.
Sure. Well, they should be able to stop it now.
Yeah.
Well,
they'll just replace everybody with AI.
I can't. Yeah, can you imagine? I wonder.
If anybody could do it, Disney could, because they have the most money. They could milk, all of the best programmers out there to make. I could see Disney being the first studio doing a fully AI animated movie.
But I hope it's a thing that shoots them in the foot, similar to pushing everything to CD or pushing CDs to digital streams or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Where it shoots you in the foot. Where if they push AI and AI gets so good, then you don't even need to buy crap from Disney anymore. You just everyone can make great things, and why should that guy work for a big studio?
Just imagine Chrissy Diggs is a princess and lives on an island with a turtle and a snake.
Just people putting themselves into their own juggalo animes, and they don't need artists like you.
They don't need Clown Academia.
Yeah.
My Clown Academia.
Oh, I guess there's an old. Sorry, I know I always quote stories, but there's an old Isaac Asimov story about a kind of media where they have dreamscapes. People watch those theaters, so instead of watching movies, they watch dreamies. And part of the guy's job is to find people who are good at dreaming to create these dreamscapes.
So, and promptologist.
Like a yeah.
Promptographer.
Promptographers, exactly. So there's always gonna be jobs for the creative. It's just a question of whether or not the culture can support people to be creative in the first place and inspire them to do that.
It's can we keep up?
Yeah. And I don't know, maybe from the old school people's point of view, they're like, oh, you guys are too derivative. Look at what we did with, we didn't have Instagram TikTok to distract us. Like Leonardo da Vinci just like made shit for the sake of it.
What if we found out that Da Vinci used AI to make everything?
Oh sure, they find an old like freaking
iPad.
water mill based AI.
Yeah. They're like, what? He's been using AI this whole time.
Well, the funny thing is, a key component of sci-fi is us like wanting to have an AI assistant.
Yeah.
Like the person you talk to, like Hal or whatever, like a guy you talk to
an
answer
assistant,
questions.
though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wonder if I'm sure theoretically you can do that now.
I mean, I think ChatGPT is pretty close.
Yeah, that's why I'm always polite to them.
Yeah, it's just
in case.
And if we just get people to function at a higher level, I don't know, maybe society will be better for it. It's hard to say. No one knows what's coming.
No. The problem is, I think there is a barrier to access with that kind of stuff. Like, it is not, like, for everyone. Like, you can't use ChatGPT for free past a certain limit, right?
Yeah.
You can't use Midjourney.
Paywall.
Yeah. So as long as there's paywalls behind this stuff, there won't be, like, something that benefits all of society, just like an elite group of people.
Sure. But then the flip side of that is if it gets government sponsored, also the government has their hands on it, and that could also have its own set of issues if the government isn't up and up. So
yeah, but it's a complicated issue.
It's a human thing. Humans are kind of crappy.
Kinda, yeah.
Humans can be really crappy, and that's an important lesson for the kids too. If you're still with us, is there's a lot of great people, there's a lot of crappy people too, and that's just how it's gonna be.
That's just the way it is.
But the goal is to be not one of the crappy people.
Yeah.
And to uplift those who are trying to do the good thing, trying to be kind, trying to help
just
people.
Be kind.
Look for the helpers.
It's like my number one advice to people. Just be kind.
Yeah, it's a good thing to aspire towards.
Be kind. Remember, everybody's got their own problems that they're going through. Even people who are mean to you. Their parents are probably mean to them.
And by the way, we do have a time limit of 30 more minutes.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Minutes.
So we got 30 minutes to finish this.
Up to 30 minutes.
Can I do it?
Thank you, all of you who've been watching with us on various channels for however long we've been doing this. I know it's kind of a long stream, so thank you for watching, Chrissy. We're going to do this every Thursday, so feel free to pop in every Thursday if you want to just say hi. Join for a little bit, join for a lot a bit, join for none a bit.
Whatever bit.
Whatever bit, yeah. Her sidekick Kurt helping her keep track of the chat. So if you have any questions for Chrissy, feel free to ask, and she'll be glad to answer them. Just not anything too personal, like, what was your nightmare last night? No, don't make that tragedies. It's a public forum. Be respectful. I think that's the important part.
Be kind.
Be kind.
Maybe that's my catchphrase.
And rewind.
Be kind. Please be kind.
Yeah.
Rewind.
There's a does this generation even know what a VHS looks like? There was a I think a picture that went viral in Japanese social media of like someone asking why Word document or the save icon looks like a vending machine.
Does it look like a vending machine?
From the point of view of someone who's
I'm trying to think about
it. A little bit.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's like a square bottom.
That's funny.
Ooh, we have a question here. How did you get into art?
How did I get into art? Good question. I think I have always been into art. Like, my mom was really keen on doing like art projects with me when I was a kid. So we would like, for example, we would get these like little kits from Michael's. I don't know if do you have Michael's?
Yes, we do have Michael's.
The craft store or whatever. Like, we would do these like paint the things, or like we would do t-shirts and stuff like that. Like, my mom was really big into like doing creative stuff with me, so we would do that, and she was really supportive of me like drawing and stuff. But I didn't really get serious into art until maybe like junior high school. Well, that's not true, because even in elementary school I was doing art stuff. I just have always liked art. It's always been like the way that I can like imagine my world. You know? I was always kind of the weird kid in class, so I didn't have a bunch of
that.
Yeah. Didn't have a bunch of friends, so I made my own friends in stories and like ideas and stuff. And I really liked Sailor Moon when I was in junior high school. And that kind of started me into like character art and stuff. And yeah, the rest is history. I also went to an art junior high school, and college, so.
Funny how important Sailor Moon is to a lot of young women. Not funny, but makes sense. But if it weren't for Sailor Moon, I wonder how different the art or like the sort of.
You probably wouldn't have things like Adventure Time or Steven Universe and stuff. I think, especially when I was a kid, there weren't that many female characters being like cool, especially like where the story was about the female characters. So I think that really was like impactful for me as a little girl.
Right.
Seeing a superhero thing with girls was cool, and like romance and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, I would say probably Sailor Moon really got me into it. That and Neopets, which I'm pretty sure no person under the age of us knows what Neopet is.
Oh yeah, Neopets. Nicole knows what Neopets is. She's still with us. Nikki, you know what Neopets are.
I was really into Neopets and my own custom pet pages and stuff, and like giving my Neopets an identity, and like role playing and stuff. So that helped.
I wonder what the equivalents are nowadays.
If
you're a Zoomer, let us know. What are the equivalents of what we're
Do they even have that kind of community anymore?
They must, yeah.
I don't know. Everybody's just on TikToks now.
Are there TikTok communities?
Sure. But I don't know if like fake pets are a thing. Are fake pets a thing on the internet these days?
Is Charlotte still there? Charlotte, you pitch in.
You're my resident youth.
Yeah. As our you gotta keep us in touch with what you guys are doing at school.
Youth correspondent.
That'd be fun.
What?
If she was okay going stream, it'd be fun to do.
Like a youth correspondent report.
Kind of.
Trend report.
I don't think there's enough like cross-generational conversations.
Sure.
Which I like.
The trend report.
Yeah, we're interested in what you guys are interested in. Because the thing is, too, about art, like, the thing that the kids are into, it's not like the kids are just making it for themselves, usually. Maybe they can now. But in our generation, it was still the generation before making that stuff for our generation, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a gift to the young. Also, Tamagotchi. So yeah, I say Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchis are still around.
Tamagotchis are popular, or is there another kind of fake animal that's popular, or digital animal that's popular? Although I imagine things are gonna get blown like wide open with what do you call
AI.
it? AI. Ooh, Camping Chicken says, "Hello, I love your artwork."
Hello, I love you.
Well, yeah, they said they love you, Camping Chicken. So
platonically.
Okay. Well, we gotta have you guys trade digits if you guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys can link up for dinner sometime.
Stop.
Just kidding.
He's trying to get rid of me.
Not true. Trying to get Chrissy to sing on stream, but she won't.
It's embarrassing.
But you're so good at it.
Yeah, I know. I just have to be in the mood.
I know. Well, what if I do to give you a hip hop beat?
That would make me less in the mood.
You know that hip hop tritone? There's that thing. Or some real folk blues.
Oh,
you love that song. You know you love that song. Yeah, can't resist.
Stop it.
Okay, I'll stop it. Oh, very cool. What's she drinking? What kind of drink is that?
Mimosa.
A mimosa.
Sure. No, I have no idea. Why are you so keen to get me to sing?
Because you're a good singer.
Yeah, but I'm drawing.
Yeah, we'll do a different stream with you singing.
Yeah.
A little citrus fruit in there.
Cool. It's citrus.
So, Okinoa says they had a Tamagotchi once and never got to try another. Your parents clearly realized not with the hassle or something.
Oh, Roblox.
And then there's a comment on Roblox. And then it's like a... Oh, Roblox, yeah.
Yeah.
Adopt Me is popular. It's like a pet game with fake pets and it's pay to win. Oh, don't go
no.
No, thank you, pay to win.
Never pay for anything.
Never pay to win, because you know what? You're a winner already, and the real winning is not paying.
Yeah. Winners don't pay.
Pay people for like a product.
It's fine.
Just pay them for a thing they made. I think that's important. I prefer that, because otherwise it just gets predatory. But Roblox is kind of... I've read things about Roblox too, where kids get really into it, and they become great like creators, and they can sell stuff, and they start making a lot of money.
Yeah.
But it's kind of exploitive too, right?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like child labor.
Kind of, yeah. That's the big issue of it. Like,
Yeah.
they don't pay those kids.
That's true.
for
Half
what
of
they
Roblox
make.
is pay to win. Maybe the bigger issue then is child labor okay?
Is child labor
Roblox
okay?
Roblox. Basically, that's what Roblox is opening.
W's in the chat if you're pro child labor.
I mean, we used to be anti-child labor when it was mines and stuff, but Minecraft. Was it the kid? Who said that? The kids yearn for the mines.
Who said that?
Some YouTube streamer. Like, Minecraft is a reminder that the children yearn for the mines.
It's messed up.
No, yeah, definitely. The labor of children should not ever be monetized in the way that you're doing. That's messed up.
Yeah, they can, if they keep the means.
Also, like YouTube, like, putting kids on YouTube.
I hate that so much. Like, parents, like, there was one lady who was like notorious for it. She would like there was like a thing where their dog died or something like that, and like she was trying to get a thumbnail for the like video or whatever. And she's like to her kid, "Come on, you gotta like look at the camera and like, ooh, like you're sad, like you're crying." She's like, "I am crying." So messed up. What does that do to your brain, man? It's warped.
That was terrible.
Yeah. I feel like it's a fast track to like creating a relationship with your children where they like hate you down the line.
Yeah, I've made a conscious effort to not put my son on like exploit him with social media until he's old enough to consent. Can you ever consent?
It's hard to say with kids.
Yeah. There's another question, if you're still there, fam. Are there popular like children YouTubers aside from? Well, I know there's that one, Ryan's World or whatever, but like, are there a lot of people?
Is he even a kid anymore?
Ryan, that's true. He's like 34 now. I don't know. It's just interesting to me, like, because there's so many splintered communities now. It used to be like Gary Coleman. Everyone knows who Gary Coleman is.
Shirley Temple.
But that's not. Yeah, Shirley Temple. Everyone knows who Shirley Temple is. Yeah. Well, Wayne Como. W obviously for the
Kids in the Mines.
Kids in the Mines. And family channels are so sketchy. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
they are quite sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
They're
especially because they don't have protections like they do in Hollywood, like their parents like have to keep their money,
Right.
Isn't that because of Shirley Temple? There's like a special fund that you have to have.
Maybe.
Like I forget what it's called, but
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like exploitation law. Is it called like the Shirley Temple law?
Maybe it is.
Shirley Temple law.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check. The Shirley Temple Act precludes the federal government from stopping or limiting the amount of time a child can participate in the performance side of the entertainment industry. Yep. See, that's good governance.
Yeah, that should be.
Right? Like, we need more of that. We need the family YouTube, anti-family YouTube.
It just needs
law.
to cover that, too. Like, it's just that the laws haven't caught up with it,
Kids YouTubers aren't popular anymore.
Good.
Good. They shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a thing in my nose?
No. But,
kids YouTubers shouldn't be popular, I don't think. I think you should be allowed to sort of have your brain fully formed before you put it on display for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, mine isn't fully formed, but I still made that choice because of the arbitrary age designation that I can do that. But other people shouldn't be allowed to fully develop.
They just have to be able to consent to it,
Yeah.
With understanding of what that actually means.
Exactly.
So, no kids on the YouTube.
Mm-hmm. And I guess it's, because the other flip side of it is the only reason why it was a problem in the first place It's because people would watch it.
Yeah.
And it probably started as people showing, oh, look at my cute baby.
I think sometimes kids like it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
kids want to see
I don't think
other
there's
kids.
anything. Yeah, I don't think there's something wrong with kids on YouTube per se.
Yeah.
Like some of those kid react videos, I
Okay.
can see like, okay, well they're performing. Then it's more like they're performing or something.
Right.
Like
As long as they're still being protected is the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm wrong there. That's why. Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, we got a hot take from Tinkerer. So yeah, it's a little weird when we think child labor is bad, unless it's a multinational entertainment organization. But do we really want to ban child actors? Yeah. Context and protection matters, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I think as long as they're safe, it's fine.
you know, I mean, and that's the purpose of government bodies to like, okay, well, there's a thing that's happening that's extraordinary. Let's make sure that it's
Safe.
Safe for the kids.
Because like now they have to have like a lot of people on set with them and stuff, like, and they have to do school while they're on set and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of acting as a child, and I don't think it was very exploitative. And I did school stuff, and I had good experiences. Yeah, I had a positive experience when I was like a child background actor. And it was cool. Yeah, it was cool seeing people work professionally and stuff. And
Yeah.
I think that it kind of carries into my manner now as sort of a garrulous human.
Garrulous.
Loquacious.
Loquacious. Can you use regular word?
Talkative.
Okay, there we go. Chatty.
There was a stranger who farmed child labor for Fortnite mess, I think.
Oh no.
Yeah, I did not hear about that.
What?
Wait, how do they farm? I don't play Fortnite, so do they like farm them like they're just grinding like for currency? Is that what happened?
That's pretty funny,
So
but
it's
also
cheaper,
terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. I mean, it's funny in this kind of objective, like if
It's
it's not
absurd.
real. Like if I wrote a story about it, it'd be funny. It's not funny because it
No,
happened.
it's just kind of this weird absurdist thing.
Yeah, very strange. Oh, that was the comment we talked about child labor. Yeah, are there other things where child labor is okay, like aside from modeling and entertainment? Like, is there a job for children that's not entertainment that they can still work in?
I know where I'm from, a lot of kids who grow up on farms end up doing farm work.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like family
Yeah.
businesses.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And that's like legal in a lot of places still.
So I see that being a thing.
But
Sure. Also, secret experiments shooting people to space.
that's true. Yeah.
The colony of people that live on the side of the moon.
Programming, behavior, psychic powers.
Yep.
Okay.
And Roblox.
And Roblox.
And Roblox.
And Roblox, most importantly. Keeping the Roblox community alive.
Should have thought that. But don't worry, we have our clown idol girl idea that's gonna make us $1,000,000 yen.
Idol clowns.
Idol clowns. Idol Piero. Piero. What did you call it? Piero.
My Piero Academia.
That time I
One-
died and was
became a
reincarnated as a clown.
Piero.
Time I died and was reincarnated as a sexy clown.
Idol.
Sexy clown idol.
Not sexy.
A cute clown.
Cute.
Idol.
Yeah. Idols aren't sexy, they're cute.
That's true. Touch their hands.
You could pay 2,000 yen to hold their hand.
Are you
For
aware of that? That's a thing here where you paid up to shake idols' hands.
yeah, that's a
It gives
real
you,
thing.
Gives new meaning to the phrase idle hands. Are the devil playthings.
Yeah.
That's a good comment. Idle hands. Idle's hands.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Idle hands, the one where the
Yeah.
hand gets cut off. And,
Yeah.
I never saw it, but
There's like an evil hand or whatever.
Yeah.
Demon hand.
Hoing Como says that it was like for a tournament or something.
No.
For a tournament?
That's even more lame.
Yeah, bizarre.
People are strange these days.
I feel very strange these days. I know a streamer. He used to stream Fortnite every week. Then his girlfriend got involved with it and shot her and built a tower. She ended up in a stream on Guerrero Street.
I forget what I'm supposed to say every
What
time.
a crazy.
What a crazy story, Kurt.
That was a reference to The Room for
Yeah.
all of you who have never seen it. Seth Green's best. Seth Green's. Family Seth Green, Family Guy Seth Green.
No, that's Seth MacFarlane.
No.
Oh yeah, I guess Seth Green is
Chris.
also in.
Yeah, both. Seth Green. It's Seth. Wait, is it right? Yeah, Seth
Yeah,
Green.
he's Chris.
He's Chris.
He's also Oz from the hit TV series Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
He is. He's a werewolf.
Yeah, he's a werewolf.
And sometimes he's a werewolf.
Yeah, that's it though. What else was he in? Why is he famous?
Oh, who?
Seth Green.
Oh, he was a child actor, right? Yeah. Idle Hands. Seth Green's best friend. Wait, that wasn't Seth Green in Idle Hands, was it?
Oh, I think it might have been actually.
Was it? I thought it was the other guy.
No,
it was Seth Green.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. It was Seth Green. I thought it was the other guy from Final Destination, but no, that makes sense. Yeah, Seth Green was famous for
Idle Hands.
he was in It.
He's gonna be in the live-action remake of Roblox, or the live-action adaptation of Roblox.
The Roblox movie.
It feels like something they're already gonna make.
It's a book, like the Roblox book is just like you open it up and then you ask someone else to write something in it to pay them money.
Stupid.
That would be pretty.
Remember that Minecraft manga?
Oh yeah, there's a Minecraft manga. It still looked more interesting than a lot of the other mangas it was like next to.
That is true.
So
The Minecraft character is like a blocky anime character. It's kind of weird though.
Who knows? As kid YouTubers are definitely still popular. Charlotte, you're just out of that age group that watches them. And Sunny watches a lot of kids making their quote unquote own content. Wait. So the Sunny's like 3, so he just watches 2-year-old like 4-year-olds make things. Hey guys, this is how you make a peanut butter sandwich.
First we take the peanut butter.
I would I don't know. I would want my son to watch that, except for the fact that I don't like the idea of rewarding people having their children make stuff like that for YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed vibes about it.
I mean, there's something said from the educational point of view of like recording people development stages and so on. So that could be useful.
Sure.
But
I don't know if it's socially acceptable.
You gotta stand up and do it.
I don't like that you're doing that at my face.
It's not in your face, and you're behind you.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll go back here then. I'll still thrust the same way. Oh no! I gotta fix my knob.
Stop, children.
That doesn't mean anything. I have a guitar knob. I gotta fix it. Yeah, the YouTubers are like 4 to 9 years old.
What?
And a lot of them are from different countries. That makes sense to me.
I've seen a lot of like on Instagram, little like Chinese girls.
Yeah, sure.
Like doing art and stuff.
Yeah, there's one singing channel that Ren watch. It's like a girl who's got to sing like solfege, like do re mi stuff. And so okay, well it's good for him to learn. It is better for kids to learn from near peer groups.
Sure, yeah.
But it does mean that it leads to exploitation of their near peer groups in other countries.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah. Probably also a lot of Indian videos.
Yeah.
Just based on sheer statistics.
Yeah, there's just a lot of Indian people.
A lot of Indian people making stuff. There's a lot of Indian people doing everything.
There's a lot of Indian people, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the biggest YouTube channel for the longest time was like an Indian channel, and it was just by the virtue of the fact that it was like Indian.
Yeah.
It was like a MTV kind of thing. And everybody was like mad because PewDiePie wanted to be #1, but he couldn't beat out this like channel that was like just a regular channel.
Good. Can't have everything, PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Now, if you're joining us, Chrissy's on the tail end of finishing her sticker for her sticker club. Visit patreon.com/ChrissyDiggs if you're interested in getting this sticker. Her stickers are wonderful. I'm a big fan of them. I own many of them. And I put them everywhere, and they make great gifts.
Yeah.
They make great things to decorate your computer to make sure you know it's yours. You cover up the Apple icon because yes, we know you have an Apple, we get it, but you don't need to have the same Apple as everyone else. That's what I've done. I put on my guitar. I have one on my guitar right now. They're wonderful. See that on the stream? I got one on, if you're watching on Twitch, I got one on my guitar.
I am at a color impasse.
In what way?
I can't decide if I like the colors or not.
It has a kind of a tropical Skittles vibe to me, which I like.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? Tropical Skittles?
I know.
Like a pastel-y.
Oh, but I don't know if tropical Skittles are pastel. They're just like regular color.
Really? Well, let's look them up. I
Plus,
guess
plus blue.
There. Tropical Skittles. It's kind of... That's what I'm thinking of?
Or am I thinking of berry?
Oh, no, maybe I'm thinking of berry Skittles.
No, those are berry Skittles. That's the pink purple one.
Yeah, that's...
Berry Skittles are the best Skittles. And I don't care if anybody disagrees with me on that.
Tropicals are very good. See, like this kind of thing. Like, oh, yeah, because like this kind of purple. Like this kind of...
It's just purple.
Yeah, but they're Skittles.
Yeah, I guess so.
So
I don't know.
Find your bliss, my dear.
I don't like it.
Or what is it about? What is? Because I like it. I think it looks good. But what about it? Do you not like it?
For swimsuit color, it's wrong.
Oh.
Because it's too close to everything else.
Hoin Como says he did hit 100 million before series. The beef was pretty playful though.
The Pretty Pie thing.
Yeah.
Oh, T-Series, right?
T-Series.
Yeah, I remember
T-Series.
that. I don't know.
Man, I don't watch many streamers, so I don't know a lot of like big names. Like I rarely watch. I watch a little bit of PewDiePie sometimes, not really. But I saw this new one who's apparently very popular, but it just seems like not a bright man. QXC, is that his name?
XQC.
XQC.
Yeah, he's
There's
dumb.
like he has this famous thing where like a cheetah shows up screen and he waits 10 seconds and then he says Cheeto.
No, he's really stupid.
Is that why he's popular?
I don't know. They make fun of him on H3 sometimes. It's not my vibe.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
But like kids are watching him or something?
Yeah, young people like that. It's the children of the future.
Well, we all watch dumb things when we were kids, right?
No.
Come on, there was what was the dumbest thing we watched when we were kids?
Animal Planet.
That's not dumb.
Exactly.
Kardashian stuff.
Nope.
I didn't watch that.
Didn't watch that.
Idol shows.
Nope. Well, you know what I used to watch that's kind of messed up?
What?
This reality TV show called The Swan.
Oh, the Swan.
I think I told you about it. The like plastic surgery reality TV show. Just really messed up. Do you have a feeling that your generation will fail somehow?
I don't know who said that.
Charlotte, I think.
You know, it's okay to have a healthy sense of
self-criticism,
self-deprecation. Yeah. But I think what you have to remember is it's you're part of your generation and don't pass the buck off to other people. Figure out what you can do to try to. I mean, it's hard, right? If you don't have like $1 billion, it's hard to change the world. But every little thing you do. Here's a really good example, Charlotte. I'm gonna share the story with you. We host a jam session on Fridays, and last Friday we hosted the jam session, and this 13-year-old, it was his first time going to this kind of jam session, and he had so much fun. And 2 days later, he said like he was so inspired to learn English and play music and keep working hard, and that's just the thing we did for fun, like, right, Chrissy?
Yeah.
And you jammed with him, and it was fun.
Now he's like really stoked on his life and like thinking about different
happy.
stuff, you know.
Yeah. Do the things that try to put positivity in the world and figure out what that means for you, and you won't fail because you're doing what you can.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my cheesy my cheesy lesson for you for today.
I mean, it just takes one person, right? You know, do something.
Yeah.
Even little things, you know, count in big ways.
Yep. Little things count in large amounts.
That is what they say.
Yeah. Don't fall into the sort of cynicism of saying, well, the world's messed up anyway, and so I'm just one person, I can't do anything. And that can be true to a certain extent, but control what you can control and do the things that you can do. And people, you know, not everything will work out, but some things might.
Sometimes things are better than you expect.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. Nicole says the yellow is a nice touch.
Oh, thanks.
F Freak 10 says one of those things where you show someone the options out there, expand their vision of the world. Yeah, and that's exactly it. You gotta. That's the beauty of art and music and stuff like that. And movies and everything. Like, they're not there. There's a difference between things that we just consume, which I think AI art is a lot of times. Those are just things to consume. This is a pretty thing. Ah!
Look how cool it is, guys.
Yeah.
Which is my fear about AI culture, I guess.
Yeah. But that's only one aspect of what art can and should be. Like, the other aspect of this, like, Chrissy's making something with everyone who's watching, and that's like community. And that's a huge part of art. It was a huge part of art for many, many centuries. And still is, arguably, but you have to fight to keep it. You always have to fight for it. You always have to fight for the things that are good, because otherwise the consumers will just push you aside and just eat it up and not really give it a second thought. Sorry, am I getting too heavy there, Chrissy?
No, you're fine.
If you disagree, please say I disagree.
L's in the chat if you disagree.
L's in the chat if you disagree.
Trying to be a good
Shut
streamer.
up, Kurt. This isn't your stream. Yeah, fair.
Trying to be a streamer. F's in the chat. L's in the chat. I don't know what those things actually mean. I know what L's in the chat means.
What does that mean? Loss?
Yeah, lose. Like, L. Yeah. Okay.
The yellow was a very nice accoutrement.
Accoutrement.
I don't know if that's the right word for it. a nice, how do you say?
Accent.
Accent, thank you. That's the word I'm not.
That's better. Accoutrement? Accoutrement is like,
Yeah, AI generated art so far is not art legally in the U.S., given art requires a human creator. Yeah. Oh, it's so funny, because art arguably has the same etymology as artificial, right?
Sure.
Like something that's created, artifice. But I guess, yeah.
No, you're gonna give all the AI artists ammunition.
I don't know if you thought about this, but artificial art?
It's always been artificial. That's what art means.
No, I mean artifice. Comes from art, to create. It has to be created. And AI art is not so much created as it is vomited out statistically.
Alright. That feels better.
Yeah.
I think the floaty was too heavy in color, so I needed to lighten it up a little bit.
Hoing Komuya has a suggestion. Maybe make the purple ever so brighter by a small percent.
Where are you seeing it? On the
Instagram.
I think it's not as bright on there either. It's a little bit more vibrant on my actual screen.
Yeah, it might be. It's also the lighting in here. We don't got a real studio.
This is true.
Studio Freebell.
Maybe that's okay though.
Is it a little bit brighter?
Ever so.
Yeah. It'll really pop on the sticker too, I think.
Yeah. The light and stuff kind of affects it for sure.
Getting on that Patreon. Gonna get some stickers.
I'm gonna give my crow friends a yellow eye.
Yeah, this pool matron is just so good with animals.
Yeah. She's a natural animal mancer. What is that called? There's got to be a thing.
Like a druid?
Yeah. She's a sea druid.
She's a sea druid.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is my OC.
Yeah.
My OC. Copyright. Don't trace.
Oh, Efric brings up this good idea of this point on the YouTube chat of if you recall that money selfie court case, the money pic couldn't be copywritten because the monkey made it. Yeah. Do you remember that?
What? Oh, the painter monkey?
Yeah. The animals just like those vibes that she has.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do like her vibe.
They vibe. They vibe. We vibe. Everybody vibes.
We've seen people here be unnecessarily cruel to animals.
Oh yeah, man.
Area.
Dude, I've seen that meerkat.
Yeah.
There's a trend right now, I guess, of people keeping meerkats as pets, which is pretty not cool, because Japan is hot and cold, really cold in winter. So you see these meerkats like wearing like sweaters and like being scared of like life because that's what meerkats are, you know, just in sweaters and stuff. People are like, oh, kawaii, it's so cute. Like, that is so messed up. Or the crow at the pet store. In the pet.
Yeah, the crow at the pet store. Or those guys are walking like just kicking pigeons.
Yeah, people are mean, like nasty, like to birds here, which I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't care if you don't like birds, but there's no reason to like be mean to them. Like, I like actively got mad at somebody once when we were like sitting outside, just kind of enjoying the weather, and there were like pigeons around us, and these like people like come up and start like kicking at them and stuff. I got actively mad. I stood up and was like, "Yeah, what's wrong with you?" Was it the same kids that was like smoking?
Yeah.
And the police officer was trying to get him to stop.
They're like badasses because the police officer's not gonna,
Only.
It's not even a police
it's
officer.
like Japanese police, like security guards. It's like you're not hard.
I mean, it's better that there's no violence, but
just. Stupid.
But the bad thing is when people take advantage of people's politeness and goodwill to act like total assholes.
Yeah.
So kind of you would get punched.
More than punched.
Yeah,
you get shot.
You can tell there's a person that hasn't been in a fight because they're grinning like a dumbass.
It's like this weird pretend hardness that a lot of like punks here think is like funny. Yeah. And it makes me mad too because it's like always like the hip hop typey dudes.
Yeah, right. It's like man, hip hop's. I mean, there's the hardcore element, the gangster rap thing, but
it's like I don't know.
But not all hip hop was about that either.
It's also just like stolen valor. It's like you are not a thug. Stop it. You're not. You live in Japan. You grew up in Aichi. It's peaceful. Your family's probably pretty wealthy, and they probably worry about you a bunch. You are not hard. Shut up.
Yeah, Charlotte or Chrissy said animal abuse just confuses her. Why would you put a cat in a blender or something? And it's a cat, right? Why would you do that? Wait, have you seen a cat in a blender? Is that a famous video?
There was like a thing like that on the internet. There was like a guy who got caught for it, torturing animals and stuff. So a lot of people are like psychopaths, you know. They don't have feelings, so they don't understand even that they're doing something bad.
Yeah, it's a...
Or they understand, but they don't feel anything for it, so...
There's a lot of people in the world, is basically what we're saying, and that natural statistical variation will lead to psychopaths and people doing awful things.
Yeah.
So,
it is sad, though.
It's quite sad. But you know what's not sad? Your art. It's popping.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like the color you went with it first. Like that. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I just needed to change some stuff up a little bit. I think that's okay. Well, no, I gotta do the water real quick and then I'll be done. But I'm almost done. I'm gonna try doing something I've never done before.
What's that?
Water effect.
Ooh, water effect. That's exciting. So tell us. So you've never done it. How would you go about doing a new thing that's important?
Well, I mean, I saw one of my peers doing it, like one of my classmates from college. She does these really pretty hand letter videos, but she did one and it was like water, and I was like, I want to do that, so I'm gonna try. And if I hate it, I'll just delete it. But you never know until you try. So
that's a very healthy and important way of approaching your art. Try stuff.
Yeah. So basically, you just gotta make these little like, hold on. Cause like, see how the water has like, hold on, I can't zoom. Like these little like ripply things or whatever.
Yeah. Like the light refraction or whatever.
Yeah. So you like, it's kind of like X's or like squares. Like this kind of thing.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's pretty cool.
But there's an extra step. I'm not done yet, so.
Okay, well, I'm waiting with abated breath.
Abated breath?
Abated breath. Abattoir breath.
So this is me, Chrissy, doing water for the first time.
Yeah. And someone says people are bastard-coded bastards with bastard feelings. That often can be true.
Yeah.
Can be a true thing. Some people are very wonderful, and if you're lucky, you get to be one of those people and spend your time with people like that.
Yeah. I think the biggest unfortunate thing is that not everybody is surrounded by loving people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that leads to those kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
Although some people who are bad people are also surrounded by loving people.
It's true.
So it's humans are complicated.
Humans are complicated. Necessarily complicated.
For better, for worse. Okay, so that's step 1. Step 2, I have to duplicate it. And then I have to... Let me see if I remember how to do this. I'm really just doing this from memory, so... I think I will be okay, though. You have to do, like, the shadowy part. So no kanji. I don't know. Does it look like water?
Looks like water to me.
I don't know. And I'll probably add some extra like sparkles and some such to it. Just to make it more like a vibe.
It's like water to me. I don't think anyone would be like, "What are you doing?" I think it'll be like, "Oh, that's good." It's like water.
Water! I've done it for the first time in the history of my channel. I made water. Thank you for being here for this momentous moment in my life.
That's good.
Everyone. I'm gonna... How you doing, Kurt? You, tired of...
I'm alright. I'm gonna do playing guitar. Gonna do some writing in a bit, but...
I'm almost done.
Yeah, I think we can sneak away with a few more extra minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, what do you guys think? Sorry. Does that look like water? I think so. Looks watery. And then do...
Nicole says it looks amazing.
Thanks. Thanks.
I think it looks quite good as well.
Thanks.
Yeah. Cole thinks that the transparency layer is pretty cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
That is going to make a very fine addition to my sticker collection.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
Summer vibes make me feel good. Swimming in my swimming pool. I'm gonna be quicker.
See me again? I got it. There you go.
Do you know what song that was?
Yeah, go for it. Ready, go.
Swimming pools make me feel fine. Holding at the corner of my pool. That's not this song.
What song was that?
Summer trees make me feel fine. Do 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 do.
I didn't know that's what you're doing.
Yeah. Do 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 do.
Trebek saying that they like the gradients. It looks like water. Yeah.
Yatta.
Does look like water to me too.
Success. Then I have done it. I have mastered water.
Your next thing is just gonna be an ocean. Your next sticker is just a pool.
And then let's add a point of interest with a final bit of, here's my trick. Here's my tip of the day. I never use the color black. Never.
That's true. What is that?
This is not black. If you look this color and you take it into the values, you'll see it is not a true black. It has, wait, this isn't the right one. Wait, how do I see it? Values? Oh, I guess that is what it is in here. But anyway, true black is like 100%. These are not 100%. So I can't remember exactly where, but I think I learned it in college. I had a professor who told me that you shouldn't use true black unless there's like a reason for it. And if you're using color, you should use a color that is adjacent to black, not a true black.
So is this like a very, very, very dark purple?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so psychologically it's black.
Yeah, you feel like it's black. And I do that with whites as well, usually. My whites are very rarely true white. And it gives it like a sense of like world building element. It's kind of like completes the world vibe. Like it makes it feel more like it belongs in that space, which I think gives it a lot more character. But I am not like an expert on anything by any means, but I think
You're an expert.
that's true.
Oh yeah, Little Miss Tierback says, I color my line art on the inside with more saturated colors.
Yeah. That's a good vibe. I like that too.
Yeah.
Kind of like the extra like detail pops inside.
And then Freak says, I know it is how old hand-drawn animation never had true black, because you cannot make true black ink.
That's right. I think that's where it really comes from. Yeah, printing. I don't know if you can actually read that it says vibe, though, but
Yeah, I think so.
maybe that's okay.
Or it says wide.
Or WD.
WBE. Try to sell it to radio station called WBE.
It's fine.
WBE.
In that sense, I feel a little unsuccessful. I wonder if I scrunch it up a little bit. Could I increase its visibility? Oops. But I feel like I can't do it. Yeah, that doesn't help.
No, Hoenkom will have their mind blown, and I'm glad you feel that way.
About what?
Probably comments about your color, the way you use color.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I hope that you can use this silly little tip. Oh, here's my signature thing. Not only do I not use a true black, but I'm obsessed with, for whatever reason, this like off-register thing. And I always pick a random color. I never really pick a color for a reason, but
At least not a conscious reason.
maybe, yeah, maybe there's some deep down reason I do it, but I like to add a little like noise to my line, so to speak.
What are you using there?
What do you mean?
Is that a different kind of brush?
No, it's just I duplicated the line art layer, and I like to, like I was saying, add a little noise
I see.
to my line.
You heard it here first. Don't let the AI get their hands on it.
No.
Don't put in AI, please. Duplicate
Please
the line
add
and
some
shift it to the
noise.
left. Please add some noise to make it look touched by a human. And it comes out looking like an anime girl.
Yeah, I just feel like it gives it some kind of depth or something. I don't really know if that's true, but I like it. And I hope you do too.
It's like, yeah, it's a type of texturing to me anyway. Like you're giving it dimensions.
Alright, I think, dare I say, this is about what I would call complete.
Yay! Let's go some of
Hi.
Good job. Did you like the sticker? If you did,
You know where
hopefully
to
you're
begin.
going to get it in the mail. If you're not sure, I'll put a link in one of the things, because that's my job. I'm the annoying one who says, hey, if you like this thing, join the thing.
Don't forget to...
Yeah, join your Patreon. You'll get the sticker and many more like it in the near future by adding yourself in. So here it is. Here's her Patreon link.
And it's not just the sticker. You support me being able to do these kind of streams and stuff.
And one day have her clown anime.
Yeah, when my clown anime magical
girl comic comes out, then you'll know.
You'll be
know
in the
you contributed to it.
credits. I'll do a special thanks to all of you for being there and helping make my dreams of clown idols come true. じゃあ、できました。多分。
She did it. Good job, Chrissy.
どう?
What do you guys think? Did you like it? I liked it.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was quite good.
Alright. With that in mind, I think we're done skis for today.
Thanks for joining us. We're going to be here. It's not going to be quite so long. Next
Usually.
time, probably.
Sorry.
No, but it's good. I mean, we're doing art, and it needs to be as long as it needs to be. And
sometimes I start from scratch, and sometimes I start with an idea already in mind. So
we'll be doing this from. We're basically streaming every Tokyo time, 10:30, right, in the morning on, which is in America somewhere between 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. depending on where you are, and like 2 a.m. in England if you're watching from there.
If you're watching from England.
So yeah, if you log in next time around this time, we'll be doing something. It could be art, it could be games. Last week we did a fun thing where I tried to quiz Chrissy on AI art and real art, and she had to guess. And we're gonna put a video of that. That was a lot of fun. So,
Unstoppable.
so subscribe to our YouTube channel too. Hit the subscribe button.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Be sure to ring that bell notification so you don't miss anything.
Check out their patrons at cocobutterhair.net. Is that a thing? No, we were talking about butter. You know, like butter earlier.
Cocoa butter hair.
Well, we were talking about that earlier. We're talking about
Cancelled.
butter. I'm sorry. It does smell good. Also, I just like all those smells. Butter, like cocoa. So, but yeah, every Thursday.
Yeah.
Cool. Any other finishing touches? You think that's it?
It's probably it. It might change before you see it on a sticker, so you never know. I might change some things. I'm slightly considering changing the line art for the pool floaty, but not so sure yet. I kind of want to give it this idea that it's not made of the same material as anything else, which could be fun. I'm gonna do that really quick. Is that okay? No. I'll say
what
bye.
What do you want to do?
No, it's fine. We
Well,
can
if they
say
walk
bye.
in from like, what are you still doing here?
I don't know. I just wanted to see what this looks like real quick. Like if the floaties lines are different.
I mean, you know, it's, this is for your supporters to see how you do your thing. This is the process.
Well, then maybe not. Maybe just the outside lines. I don't know. Like I said, it might be a little different when you actually get the sticker. But that all being said, thank you very much for stopping by today. It really helps me stay focused having you guys here. So thank you for your support. And I hope you like it. And it's going to be a pretty cool sticker, I'm pretty sure. So look forward to receiving it if you are a part of the Patreon. And yeah, that's all. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Oh, by the way, if you have any suggestions or requests for prompts for next month, please be sure to message me. You can message me on Instagram, or if you're part of the Patreon, please message me there. Or yeah, that's all. Bye-bye. Be kind. Rewind. Bye.